Say I feel like I wanna mash up a session tonight. Feel like a mash up a session tonight. Feel like.
Tonight, it's just the magnitude that comes with it, along with it, is very big. It's something that I never really thought would happen. You know, it makes everything just very magical. It does.
And it's an absolutely stacked card with other legends out there that we get to see. The fans are going to be so excited about it. I have to talk to you about a familiar face, not just Francis. Who else is on the card is Junior Dos Santos, someone that you're familiar with. He's taking on someone that you never know, Despain. It could go down in there. How do you feel about that matchup?
So I have a lot of feelings for Junior Dos Santos. I know what kind of man he is. I respect him in all the ways of what he's done in this sport, that he's still doing it. He's still doing it at the highest level, that he still loves to be in that grind, be in that fight. I wish the best for him forever, everything that he does. He's got a tough fight tonight. He does. But he's here. He's going to swing him. It's going to be exciting. I don't see it going very long, but we never know. But both guys have the opportunity to do something big tonight and just showcase their skills. But again, a lot of respect for what he's doing.
Kane, thank you so much. Have fun tonight. Let's go over to the guys who are calling the matches.
Thank you very much, assembly, alongside former three-time UFC title challenger Kenny Florian. I'm Mauro Ranallo, and Kenny, the heavyweights are a huge part of this landmark event. We're going to see two former UFC heavyweight champions in action, including the reigning lineal champion, the hardest puncher in MMA history, Francis Ngannou, clashing with the upset-minded Felipe Lins.
Yeah, it doesn't get more elite than Francis Ngannou, and it doesn't get the most destructive and terrifying finishers in mixed martial arts heavyweight history. I can't wait to see it. The first time I'm calling a fight, and again, beware of the man with nothing to lose. That man is Felipe Lins. Obviously, Ngannou is a massive favorite, but this is a fight and a win that could change his career forever.
He is a former UFC heavyweight champion, Francis Ngannou, and we kick things off with another former UFC heavyweight champion at the peak of his powers, had a UFC record 9-fight win streak in the heavyweight division. Junior Dos Santos duels with Cuba's Robelis Despain. And you look at the numbers, and it's Despain, the Cuban, who is 3 inches taller, has a 7-inch reach advantage. His reach is longer than a CVS receipt, and Dos Santos is going to have to try to navigate the physical dimensions of Despain, and if Dos Santos lands this target, he can finish a fight with just 1 punch.
Yeah, no question about it. You have the Taekwondo bronze medalist, Robelis Despain. And again, doesn't have a whole lot of fights, but you look at all of his wins are by finish. And you look at 16 finishes for Junior Dos Santos, the former UFC heavyweight champion. I don't see this one going to decision. Someone is going to get finished in this matchup.
All right, here is our rules expert and unofficial scorer, Sean Wheelock.
This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. There is no kicking or kneeing the head of the grounded opponent. Strikes to the spine, back of the head, and groin are all illegal, and a fighter cannot legally grab the fence with their fingers or toes.
Junior Dos Santos Robelis Despain making history. The first MMA fight ever to air live on Netflix. Give us the 4-1-1 on the Cuban.
Well, this guy can end the fight in a blink, and yes, he's going to try to utilize that reach. But you see, he comes from that Taekwondo background, going to be very fast on his feet. Got the bronze medal in the 2012 Olympics in London. All 5 MMA wins via first round knockout. Don't blink. Moving the headset, moving the headset.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all tuning in around the world on Netflix, and we welcome all of you here tonight in Los Angeles. Tonight, the debut of MVP MMA as mixed martial arts comes to Netflix for the very first time with a triple headline main event, of course culminating with Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. But before we get to our triple main event, we first open in the heavyweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first to the hexagon, fighting out of the red corner, here is Robelis Despain.
Right, first match of the night. Let's go.
The 37-year-old bad boy, Robelis Despain, a former Olympic Taekwondo bronze medalist. He looks like a heavyweight created in the laboratory. Massive size, freak athleticism, and of course that Olympic level striking precision. After losing passion for Taekwondo in his native Cuba, he turned toward mixed martial arts in Kenny. He discovered his explosive style translated beautifully to violence. The danger, Despain can change a fight in the blink of an eye, sometimes literally.
Yeah, no question about it. And, in Taekwondo, footwork is a huge component to success, and he's utilizing that very same footwork here in mixed martial arts. But more than anything else, he also understood that he needs to work on his grappling. He's been working that very heavily as of late.
We mentioned his ridiculous 87-inch wingspan, which was the longest ever in UFC history. How does he maximize that reach advantage tonight?
Well, he's got to keep Junior Dos Santos on the outside. Long-range strikes for Robelis is going to be the key. What are those strikes? The jab, those kicks to the body down the middle. And he's got to lead Junior Dos Santos into some traps.
It's a cliche when I say don't blink, but when it comes to Despain fights, you might want to take that advice. He has 18-second wins, 4-second wins, 3-second wins, 12-second wins. This guy fights like he's double parked.
Dos Santos, the former UFC heavyweight champion, also owns the most knockdowns in UFC heavyweight history. He's got hammers for hands. Also had the longest winning streak in UFC heavyweight history as well.
Hey, big up yourself, Aston. Yes, man.
Has become a great kicker.
Oh, you lost your account? No way, bro. It's so annoying, isn't it?
And now his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, the former world champion, Junior Dos Santos.
Yo, make sure you follow up, bro. Get your position back. How you doing anyway? Hopefully you'll look at my phone back this month from the police, so I should be able to get back. Oh, what have you been doing, bro? Where'd you get your stuff from, man? Sounds like you've had a nightmare, brother.
You know, well, his chin may not be what it used to be when he was in his prime, but he still has speed and he still has power. And he's
This
not
guy
naive
in the
to this matchup.
my house started on me.
Matchmakers want here, they wanted a
He
striking
wanted a piece of me.
He's got one, and Robelis to Spain.
Some guy in your house, so you got a shared house in there, now. Okay, you're looking to punch him up, yeah. Put the palms on him. Put the paws on the man.
Coming into this fight in phenomenal shape. This is the leanest and biggest I've seen him in a long time.
Hey, what are you saying then? Do you think Dos Santos is going to last? I think he's going to get absolutely smacked up, man.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, and live around the world on Netflix, the sport of mixed martial arts.
I feel like this is going to be a bullying.
MMA, presented by Jake Paul and Nikisa Badarian's Most Valuable Promotions. We open tonight's main card in the
What's his nose with a jab, caught him with a nasty overhand.
Our three judges scoring this contest at cage side.
Didn't let a finger on me after pushing me. Oh, he put the palms on me, yeah. Man turned into a prime Rashad Evans, yeah. Man said jab with the overhand. Rashad Evans settings, bro.
He stands a towering 6 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 258 pounds. Tonight he enters the hexagon with the professional mixed martial arts record.
Yeah, that's sad still.
Opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, by way of Santiago de Cuba,
Cuba.
Introducing the 2012 Olympic bronze medalist, the big boy, Robelis de Spain. And now his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks.
Are you watching UFC? Yeah, I'm watching the Netflix card.
4 inches tall. He weighed in at 245.
I don't know who that Arnold Allens. I don't know who that is, bro. Told you I'm way off it when it comes to UFC.
Versus 10 defeats with 15 of
If I had another screen, I'd have it on.
Fighting out of Santa Catarina, Brazil. Introducing the former UFC
My house. So thankfully I'm out of shared accommodations. Okay, cool, mum. Moving up in the world, yeah. Big yourself up, brother. Long time no speak. I'm alright, bro. I'm here every week. Every week something new, man. It's been a heavy boxing month last month, so Yeah, always here, mum. By yourself.
Instructions in the locker room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. You want to touch gloves? Do it now. Let's go back to your corners and come out swinging.
History being made for the first time, the sport of mixed martial arts live on Netflix, and we're about to immediately test the Big Bang Theory.
Thank you. Thank you. That good?
Into a dome in Inglewood, getting ready for the
Here
big
we go.
boys to throw down. JDS, Robelis Despain, both of them looking to bring the pain and bring it fast.
You see Robelis with those hands very low.
He's gonna smack him up, bro.
Santos into a trap.
Already using the Taekwondo style.
Look at his reach. He's gonna smack him up, bro. Oh! Oh, that leg kick was mean.
The inside of the leg.
Yeah, he's gonna smack him up, bro. Oh my god. Dos Santos is not getting out the first. He's not getting out the first.
Confidence in that speed. Very loose with his punches.
Maximizing that reach.
Ooh!
Looking for the single. He shucked off by Despain, having nothing to do with Dos Santos' early.
Oh, this guy's nice with it.
Surprised by JDS going to that.
Oh my god, leg kick!
In comes JDS.
Oh!
Dos Santos finding a lot of success with those.
Yo, his leg kick's mental.
Leg kick to the lead leg of Despain. Despain with a calf kick to Junior Dos Santos. Spins him right around.
But Robelis needs to respect the power and speed of Junior Dos Santos. Those hands are very low. Can't get too cute against someone like Dos Santos.
22 of their combined 28 wins have come via knockout or submission. 21 of those via KO. And they are knockout searching early. Both of
Excuse
those
me, man.
wanting to
Oh.
lower the boom.
Now it looks like Dos Santos is trying to draw out some punches from Robelis to try to.
Oh, if he pulls that leg kick off again, how are you gonna floor a man twice with leg kicks, bro? Oh! Ooh!
Lands on the face of Dos Santos, who resets in the center of the hexagon.
Yeah, Despain with those hands way too low. Already has paid for it a couple times with the right hand of Dos Santos.
Dos Santos
Oh, nice.
connects upstairs for Despain. Backing up JD
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
for Despain.
These are nasty shots from Despain.
Oi, he's not getting out the first round, bro.
Hands are low for Despain, but he catches Junior.
Oi, it's over. It's over. Box him up, bro. Oh, come on, brother.
Dos Santos doing a good job of circling away from that pressure, trying to regroup here.
Oh my god, the leg kick again, man.
For Despain.
How is he getting these leg kicks?
Of Despain.
And Despain really testing fate with the low hands, but he's successful there. Another right uppercut, but he is playing with fire.
Oh my gosh.
Closing that gap so quickly, both with his footwork and the speed of those hands.
Oh my days! He's not making out the first, I told you. Oh my god.
Nasty precision, speed, and patience.
Guy slapped his head off, man.
What was it I said about testing the Big Bang Theory?
Oh, look at his face. He's too old for this.
Gets knocked out for the 9th time in his
Nah, God, he's not fault. The cards have started, bro.
delivering a message.
Oh my god.
All heavyweights. You know he'll be watching that Francis Ngannou Felipe Lins fight.
I tell you what, Despain is a real problem.
That was out of order, man.
That range, that awkward approach to his striking, his ability to lure you into traps with those low hands. My goodness.
That was out of order.
And here we have Despain setting up that shot. Start with the left
Oh,
hands.
you can't do that to the old man. Not fair.
Right on the money. What a combination. Walks away casually as well. Like it was just a matter of fact. Those right hands landed right on the button. Props to Dos Santos for showing a lot of heart there What a performance from Despain.
A violent period at the end of a
He got slapped up,
sentence.
man.
Robelis, the bad boy Despain, proves to be a bad man.
Oh my god, that Santos just got slapped up. What's that beating his dad up, man? That's out of order.
Well, we missed that, but you didn't miss the knockout, and that's really what's most important. Robelis, the bad boy Despain, is now 6-2. All 6 wins via knockout. And as we all know, knockouts sell. Let's go to Ariel Helwani.
Moro, thank you very much. Robelis, congratulations on another first-round knockout. You just knocked out a former UFC heavyweight champion.
What was saying? Wait there, give me a sec. Let me scroll back.
That you are feeling right now.
You in Stoke now? Not too bad of an area. Just need to get into work. Yeah, Stoke ain't too bad, to be honest. I've been there a few times. And Garni fight, Michael Waymaker is about to fight. He's such a good fighter. As soon as his car is shooking on Netflix, yeah, man, definitely. You gotta see these fights. So you can watch UFC on it, absolutely buzzing. Oh, yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Chip that shit. With my phone up. In a game. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Baby girl, my mom, free Cuba, and thanks to my team back in Orlando too, free Cuba.
Could you describe to us what you were seeing out there? It seemed like you rocked him sort of midway through the onslaught, and then eventually with that incredible strike, you were able to knock him out. Tell us what you saw and why you were able to eventually put him away.
Contanos qué fue lo que viste mientras tomabas tus decisiones de los golpes y cómo tomaste la decisión para el golpe final.
Sí, al principio me hizo buena técnica abajo y me desestabilizó 2 veces, pero bueno, supe tomar la calma y ver dónde estaba poniendo la cabeza, y eso fue lo que traté de ver siempre.
I saw him stumbling and he kicked me on the legs first, and then I kept calm, and then I saw him stumbling, and that's where I striked.
Robelis, when you came into MMA, there was so much excitement about you, and you had that amazing run of first-round knockouts and then left the sport after losing 2 in a row, but had a great run very recently in karate combat. Is this your return to mixed martial arts? Do you now want to stay within this sport?
¿Te vas a quedar en este deporte?
Absolutely clapped him up, bro.
Tu proceso para llegar hasta acá.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. Let's hope I can get home on time.
Amo las MMA,
From work.
pero tengo que darle las gracias a Sim, a Karate Combat, porque gracias a ellos estoy aquí hoy. Darle una gracias a Sim y gracias por su apoyo.
This is a sport I like, but I do have to thank Asim and Karate Combat to getting me here today.
Are you going to stick with MMA, though? Will your next fight be in MMA, or are you going to go back to karate combat?
¿Te vas a quedar en MMA o vas a volver a Karate Combat?
Quiero seguir haciendo las 2 cosas, sí, es que me gusta siempre estar activo, no puedo estar sin entrenar, y entonces la próxima, Francis, let's do it.
I think I understood that, but I'll go to you.
I want to do both. I want to stay doing both. I cannot stay without training, so I'm going to do both.
And I do believe he said, Francis, I want you next. I understood that. And so Francis Ngannou and Felipe Lins are fighting later on tonight. Do you want the winner, Robelis, and are you hoping that it's Francis Ngannou?
Yeah.
¿Quieres que Ngannou gane?
Yeah.
Is that?
Quiero que gane Ngannou hoy, Francis, que gane hoy y por un cinturón en esta compañía.
I want Francis Ngannou to win. I want to go for a belt in this company.
Y una cosa, I want my bonus.
He wants a bonus. All right. Well, you'll have to talk to Nikisa and Jake about that. Inglewood, give it up for your winner, Robelis Despan!
And there it is, your winner, Robelis Despan. You heard him mention Karate Combat, 7-0 record in Karate Combat. 6 of those coming via the knockout. Now he has a 6-2 record in MMA. All 6 wins coming via the KO. He landed 54% of his punches for that first round KO. Well, the women have entered the chat and the building as well. Before women's MMA was mainstream, Gina Carano made the world pay attention. The original crossover star, the face of an entire era, stepping back into the cage for the first time since 2009. And then there's Ronda Rousey. She once said she never wanted to be remembered as just the best female fighter, but one of the best fighters, period. Olympic medalist, UFC trailblazer, global superstar, and tonight, Rowdy returns to MMA. But well before we get to this incredible matchup tonight, we're just getting started on fight night from here in LA. In just a few minutes, we've got more matches coming for you. It's a European champion taking on an American contender in Saladin Parnasse versus Kenneth Frost. Then lineal heavyweight champ Francis Ngannou looking to stop Brazilian monstro Felipe Lins. And after welterweights and fan favorites Nate Diaz and Mike Perry will do battle. And
Oh, Ronda Rousey should smack her up, man.
four more fantastic
She's better anyway.
on the way as we're live from the Intuit Dome in LA and around the world right here on Netflix.
She been chatting all that shit. She better smack her up, bro. Consistently, obviously disappointing early. Qualifying for the Champions League once again, thanks to Unai Emery and thanks to all the budgets and Oliver Kings and our favorite John McGinn. I'm over the moon. We're over the moon. We're in the Champions League. It's very good. Man. These guys have finally woken up and it's perfect time, bro. Just when we need it, slapping teams left, right, and centre. This is the type of performances that we need to. Right, let's get back on the action, man. Not concentrating. Just been the illegal kick to the head. The guy who's on the ground. I don't think that happens a lot, you know. The illegal kicks to the head. Big up yourself, whoever gave the likes as well, man. I appreciate it. I don't think Rousey is that good. Yeah, she's better with jiu-jitsu, yeah. But Let's see, she still got it, innit? It's not a boxing match, so second back on other round. What? After getting kicked in the head? Yeah, that's mental. That's mental. Did you see the boxing match the other day where the guy got knocked out with one punch, and the referee still counted the 10 count even though he's knocked out?
Into a dome in Inglewood where we've already served up a first round knockout on this historic.
Oh, it was just a little clip on Instagram, innit?
On Netflix, we turn our attention to the lightweight division.
Hit the guy's shoulder first.
In the sport, Francis Saladin Parnas.
That's still weird to me though. That should be still like a little knockout, innit? That's like not a knockout, like a little. Oh no, points off maybe. It's just a bit weird that they've allowed that.
And he knows how to improvise.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of our Brazilian broadcaster, my former opponent, Jose Aldo. And, you look at the ratio of KOs to subs. I think that's a good indicator of how complete of a mixed martial artist he is. 7 knockouts, 7 submissions, but the same could be said for Kenneth Cross, who feels disrespected here. And yes, Saladin Parnas deserves all of the hype, but Kenneth Cross says, what about me? I'm here to spring the upset. This guy has a left hand from hell, and he comes from one of the best teams in the world in Syndicate MMA. And let's take a closer look at Kenneth Cross. He's a teammate of Gina Carano. He has 9 first-round stoppages. Again, gotta watch out for that left hand. He sets it up extremely well. Also comes from a wrestling background, so not just a striker.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Intuit Dome. And we welcome all of our viewers staying with us around the world on Netflix as we now arrive at the lightweight division. Before we get to our triple main event, this contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first to the hexagon, fighting out of the
Introduce him first.
Please welcome Kenny Cross.
The 31-year-old Kenny the Boss Cross making his hexagon. He believes the MMA world still hasn't seen his best version. He's built on speed, strength, and relentless pace. Cross says this isn't just striking, it's layered violence. He compares his pressure to a Habib smash, which of course is in reference to MMA legend Habib Nurmagomedov. Against Parnas, he believes he's not just competitive, he is a nightmare matchup. Kenny, this is what opportunity looks like.
What the hell's going on with this? Not even a point deduction or one, nothing. Meant to be the biggest MMA organization. It's just a joke, yeah. But Dana White don't really care anymore, does he? Let's be honest. He's into his boxing now.
He's fighting a bunch of bums. I'm the guy who's been facing the top level competition.
Guy's an idiot.
I'm the guy people should be talking about. So he's not believing the hype on Saladin Parnas.
Driven by the loss of his best friend DJ, who was murdered, Cross is grounded in his faith, and he's committed to inspiring others, aiming to become both a force in the lightweight division and a positive role model for the next generation. His wife, a former NCAA Division I gymnast, is identified as the loudest voice in the arena during his fights and a central support figure in his career. Kenneth Cross stepping into the hexagon for the biggest opportunity of his career.
He looks relaxed. He looks ready. Is in tremendous shape and was quite fired up at the weigh-ins yesterday. All right, let's go into Saladin Parnas. A man I compared to Jose Aldo, one of the greatest featherweights of all time, and boy, does he know how to mix everything together. And I love the analogy, Mauro.
This is so hard to do, man.
Playing jazz. He's such a cool customer when he fights. Very slick, always composed.
I'm trying to do too many things at once.
And these are the kind
Oh, thank you for the likes, man. Appreciate it. I need a tablet, man. My head's gone. Ain't gonna lie.
And now his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, making his way to the cage from France, Saladin Parnasse.
Already endearing himself to the Golden State, looking to deliver some California glove, and well, he would love to hit his opponent harder than Tupac's hit him up as Saladin Parnasse struts his way to the cage. This guy drips in finesse and confidence. After UFC heavyweight Cyril Gane, he is one of the most significant names in French MMA's next wave, one of the strongest examples of French mixed martial arts maturation into a structured talent pipeline. Born to a Guadeloupean father and Moroccan mother, his mom worked multiple jobs to support 4 children after the parents divorced when he was around 10. His father passed away when Parnasse was 19. He carries with him his father's spirit, looking to make his entire family and his many fans in France proud here tonight.
I'm still thinking about those bars you just dropped, Mara. My goodness. Wow. That was impressive, man. I tell you what, Saladin is so fun to watch. Parnasse really can do it all. So good on the outside, so good on the inside. Really good.
You know me, but all I want to do is sleep right now. I'm craving. What time is it? Is it the main event? Yeah.
Frequent street and school fights pushed him toward combat sports.
Yeah, I'm trying to post videos and all that at the same time, man. And it's just hard work, isn't it? Thank you for watching over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Please like the stream while you're here.
Live around the world on Netflix, where Parnasse looks to make his fellow Frenchmen proud. Lots of
Like, you might as well if you're already here, innit? It's free.
22-2 with 14 finishes.
Two-division champion over in KSW and Poland, a phenomenal organization. Almost won a third at 170 pounds. That's how technical this fighter is.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Intuit Dome for MVP MMA, we arrive at the lightweight division.
I need to change my flipping.
5-minute rounds. Our 3 judges scoring this bout at cage side. Michael Bell.
Ah, yes, Lee. I didn't realise it was you still.
And a referee in charge for the bell.
Like up the stream, bro.
Jason Herzog. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I need to change that picture, don't I?
who won
See the right one.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with dark green trim, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 155.4 pounds. Tonight, he enters the cage with a professional mixed
There
martial
we
arts
go.
record of 17 victories versus 4 defeats. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, introducing Kenny the Boss Cross.
Right. Let's see these man get their heads slapped off now. Hopefully they're better than Dos Santos, man. Don't know why that old man was on the show for. Idiot.
He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 154.8 pounds. Tonight, he enters the hexagon with a professional MMA record of 22 victories versus just 2 defeats. Fighting out
It's after this fight about to start. You're gonna watch the UFC White House card? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, still.
the 2-division world champion.
I thought it would be better than it was, but
Pound for pound fighters in Europe.
gotta deal with it, innit? I thought they had bigger stars on it.
Debut, Saladin Parnasse.
This guy better be looking to end the fight, because
Fighters gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from either of you.
he's slapped up all his other opponents.
3 rounds or less in the 150
7 finishes in 7 matches, so hopefully he slaps this guy up.
via knockout. Cross has won 4 in a row, including a KO and an armbar. This is round 1.
Ryan, back. You ready? You ready? Fight!
Cross looking to derail the Parnas
Oh my gosh. Oi. He came in quick. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oi, he's a swingers.
immediately leaps to his feet. Lightning quick action to start this one.
Yeah, great timing on that get up there from Cross, who's looking for the takedown. Excellent base there from Parnas.
Oh my god, these men are going to be tired quick.
He runs the pipe with a single leg, but the scramble, and immediately they're back on their feet.
Excellent exchange of grappling. Right
This ain't going past the second round, bro.
Parnas to the cage. A frenetic start to this, the second fight of the night. We're coming off a first round knockout, and these two going at it from the jump.
Yeah, Cross trying to use that larger frame early. Parnas able to turn the tables and get Cross's back up against the cage.
Level change by Parnas, looking for that single leg.
Come on, take him down. Oh.
Scramble by Cross.
Some excellent chain
Has
wrestling.
he got him? Has he got him? Grab that leg.
Now Cross working
Grab that leg.
fly guard, see if he can create space.
Grab that leg.
Potentially work for a reversal.
Oh,
Keeping the pressure on.
need to hook that leg, man.
Back to their feet, a knee from Parnas has that overhook, and they jockey for position. Now it's Cross with Parnas against the fence.
Yeah, Cross with that underhook. That's what saved him and allowed him to get back to his feet. Didn't allow for that strong connection from Parnas.
Early grappling, and now a stalemate in the stand-up along the fence.
Parnas doing a good job with that overhook and wrist.
Oh, these are going to be tired, man.
Does, gets off the cage.
Yep, pummeling there, looking to get the underhooks.
Back up, man. There we go.
They break, southpaw
Ooh, it's a jab.
cross to the face of Parnas, and he splits the guard with another jab from the south.
Oh, nice.
Now Parnas responds in this close stance. Two southpaws going at it.
Oh, my days. You can see he winded up for that 1-2. Oh, these guys are swinging.
Cross is getting a little wild here, Morrow. He's got to be careful.
This is mental.
Reaching the midpoint of the first round, level change, stuffed by Parnas.
Yeah, I'm not sure Cross liked that combination from Parnas. Now trying to wrestle him.
Parnas turns him, leans in, goes to the body with the left hand.
Now Parnas really
Oh,
utilizing
and a level change by Parnas. And going for that takedown, puts
Nice.
Cross on
Oh,
delivers the left hand and a right hand.
just missed that big swing, man. This guy's crazy.
Rocking Cross on his back.
Oh, he's got him in mouth.
Parnas now trying to get
Oh, he's got his back.
Looking for the rear naked choke.
And he's got the hooks on the legs.
line up his shoulders with
This could be over.
Cross. Now Cross trying to miss a line.
This could be over.
He's gotten hold of that arm.
Submission wins for Parnas, including 5 via rear naked choke. Well defended by Cross, but it's still top position.
Oh my God.
Cross is back. Rear
Yeah, this is done. Referee, this is done.
Cross, the referee.
Oh!
Cross trying to defend intelligently.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about. He's so dangerous.
Oh, this guy's a warrior.
Position. Whether it's wrestling
Hey, that's the back of the head. That's back of the head.
Fighter from top position continues to unload.
The ref should have stopped it there.
Landed underneath the armpit.
Yeah, Cross has got to get back to
That was right in the back of the head, man.
trouble.
Is on the verge of stopping this fight. Cross up to his feet.
Oh! Oh my days!
Unbelievable resilience.
Oh!
And what a first.
This guy's tough.
Yeah, Cross is trying to brawl with Parnas. Oh, what a body shot!
Oh, this thing's done, man. Oh my God. Oh, he slapped him.
As he overcomes an incredibly tough Kenneth Cross. Parnas improves
Oh, he's an animal.
3-2 with his 8th round knockout. They say don't believe the hype.
That's a dangerous man.
This French fighter.
2 knockouts, 2 fights, man.
Cross to the body.
Lovely stuff.
Cross was brawling. He kept it technical. He kept his punches straight.
Lovely stuff.
What a performance.
That guy was tough, though. Big him up.
TKO. TKO 4-1-8. Now this guy is the real deal, Mauro.
He's now won 5 in a row, all via knockout. Saladin Pernas. Hans Kenneth Cross, another loss.
Bosso hug. Hey.
So back to
Bosso hug.
first round stoppages. Saladin Parnas, it was incredible to see Cross get back on his feet, but not for long. The right hand, the lefts, the overwhelming offense, and before we knew it, it was over. Parnas with the knockout.
Oh, he was looking to kill. From the moment he got in that ring, he was looking to just kill her, man.
So how do you start MMA on Netflix, Kenny Florian, with back-to-back first-round knockouts, including this perfection from Parnas?
Yeah, both of these fighters really started off very aggressively. Parnas.
Nah, they taking the piss.
Shots. There's one.
Why didn't it work?
And this is the second one. Throws it again. Just a nasty dig to the body there. That one folded him like fresh laundry. Just nasty stuff from Parnas.
And that was the first time that Cross has been knocked out, but you wonder who wants to cross paths with Saladin Parnas after seeing this offensive display.
Just beautiful shots in tight. Didn't get reckless.
Yeah, that was a good one, still, Lee. Smashed him up, man.
Despite being the smaller guy, it was his speed and his...
Oh, where's my video, man?
Let's make it official with Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by TKO due to unanswered strikes, Saladin Parnas!
I don't know about you, Kenny Florian. I'm not paid by the hour, so these back-to-back first-round knockouts are just fine with me, and I know the fans watching at home have to agree as well. If you want action, you've come to the right place. And let's go to Ariel Helwani.
Mauro, thank you so very much. Wow, Saladin, what a performance, what a body shot, what a debut here in the United States. Is that how you were
I don't even know what his name is, bro.
Saladin, est-ce que c'est comme ça que tu voyais le combat se dérouler?
C'est parce que hard training, big win, you know, just hard training.
He slapped him up, man. I'm just making a video for it now. What are you saying? Eating your big...
It seemed like you were close to finishing him on the ground. He escapes, and then you unleash that body shot. Tell me what you were thinking and what you were looking for in that.
Perry and Diaz. I'm hoping Diaz, but I think Perry might come out as a bit of an animal. But you know what? Diaz can take shots, so yeah, I think Diaz. Damn, that KO was lethal. Which one? The one that was on just now? Oh, the Dos Santos one.
Je voudrais remercier mes coachs, ma team. Thank you, my team. Thank you, C'est hard training et c'est juste ça qui paye. Voilà, c'est l'entraînement. Et un petit message à tous les Français qui me regardent. Merci, merci tout le monde. Ça me fait super
Oh,
plaisir.
he
la force que vous me
slapped
donnez.
him up, man.
Voilà, c'est pas le rêve américain que je vis, mais c'est le rêve français. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you for everyone. Thank you to my coach. Thank you for my mentor. Thank you to my people in France. I've been working really hard. I gave my all, and I'm so happy to be here. It's such an honor. I had a hard training camp. I worked so hard, so many wins in the past, and yeah, I'm grateful for everyone.
Et un dernier message aussi. Thank you Netflix. Thank you Jack for the opportunity. I'm only for
Like I said, 2 fights, 2 knockouts, lovely stuff. This is what we paid to see.
Thank you to everyone at Netflix, at MP, and I'm looking forward for the next fight. I'm ready.
Saladin, can I ask, there was so much buzz about your inclusion on this card. The hardcore MMA fans have been watching you in KSW for so many years. Did you feel that pressure? It didn't look like it, but going into the fight, did you feel like you had to produce in spectacular fashion?
Être sur une carte relevée, comment tu te sens? Tu viens de KSW, tu as eu beaucoup de victoires. Et est-ce que tu as senti la pression de devoir...
What are you saying, Lee? Perry or Diaz?
J'ai pas de pression. I'm the best fighter of the world. No pression for me.
I understood.
Oh, the one I posted, yeah. Dos Santos, man. Smashed him up.
And so now the big question is, what do you want to do next? And perhaps, who do you want to fight next? Who comes to mind? Everyone's so very excited about you fighting here in the United States.
That was sick. Yo, he slapped him up, man. He absolutely slapped that guy up. Crazy. He's an absolute animal, bro. Man just came in, just boop, 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 from the start. I thought he wasn't going to go past round 2, but it didn't even go past round 1.
Anyone, anytime.
That's the mental part, bro. And now he's just calling out anybody.
They call him the Kylian Mbappe of MMA, and he proved that tonight.
Kylian Mbappe of MMA. He's mocking it, bro. He's mocking it. But he was sick. We got everyone in here, man. 9 people watching. Make sure you hit that like button, please. Smash that like button every time. Turn up the light. Fast got shooting. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. What are you saying, people? What's our predictions for the Rousey Carano fight? Just posting my videos at the moment, so bear with me. Getting these clips up. It's what we just watched. It's mental.
Less than 5 years into their existence. Why did you do this?
Ronda Rousey, she's the reason that we got into women's boxing. She's the reason that we're here today. I was fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with Lorenzo, who to me is the godfather of MMA, the reason the sport exists the way that it does. So when the opportunity presented itself to work with Ronda, work with Gina, it was a no-brainer.
Be humble.
So we are
Yeah, bro.
towards that main event.
Be humble.
What about this main card?
Hold up, yo, mama. Yeah.
Round finishes. What do you think so far?
I'm very happy with the product that's been put on display from the first fight of the night onto the main, and I'm grateful to our matchmakers, to media analysts and journalists who we spoke to, and I think we're delivering for the fans, and that's all we care about, and most importantly, delivering for the fighters.
I know you've been asked this question a lot. Is MVP going to stick in the MMA business? Are you going to stay here, or is it going to be a one and done? After experiencing all this so far, have you made a final decision?
Look, we're always transparent in our intentions. Just like when we did Paul Tyson and we said boxing with Netflix, this is a test. This is a test to see how MMA does with Netflix and how we're able to function as promoters, how fighters feel about our capabilities. So far, it's going pretty well, and I hope we're going to do many more things within this sport. I do want to say before we go, a shout out to my son, Barbad. I missed his music performance yesterday to be at the weigh-ins, but I saw you, my son, and I'm very proud of you.
Much respect. You know, I've asked Ronda this question maybe 3 or 4 times this week. I'd like to ask you the question as well. What if she wins in the first round? What if it's a great vintage armbar victory? She says she's done. She wants to have more babies. Will you try to convince her to stick around?
I will certainly present her with options if they exist, and ultimately her and I'm sure Travis will maybe talk about it, maybe they won't, I don't know. But what I can tell you unequivocally is that Ronda Rousey has a role with MVP after this fight, whether that's as a fighter or as a promoter, as an ambassador, whatever she wants it to be.
Thank you so much, Nikisa. Good luck to you guys the rest of the way, and congratulations on this great accomplishment. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Ariel. All right, you guys, we're ready. The crowd is buzzing. It's a laser show inside the Intuit Dome. You can feel it. It's not just fight night. It's an event, and one that only Netflix can bring. Stick around. 3 more incredible fights are on the way as we get ready for Rousey Carano.
It's a bit like WWE at the moment for these breaks. You wish Darren Till will come back. I didn't really watch many of his fights, you know. I don't really hype up these Englishmen because they didn't learn the wrestling and all that stuff like the Americans do. So you got Perry. I think Diaz gets to the ground. He's got high chances. But Diaz standing up as a beast, though, because he can take hits, man. Ha! These guys throwing from the hill with wheel kicks, yeah. Do. Hey Lee, you see that Champions League final? That's what we're repping. Right here, bro. That Champions League final. I'm wearing this top.
And we are back with you here on Netflix. Final preps underway for The Predator. Francis Ngannou and Felipe Lin's the biggest stage of Monstro's career as they're set to hit the cage in mere minutes. And based on our first 2 fights,
if Ngannou gets slapped up tonight, he's got to quit, man.
of anybody here at the Intuit Dome. He's running stairs, he's doing interviews, he's on the desk.
I'm living the literal dream. This is my dream, and it's such a huge honor to be here. Francis Ngannou's coming up. Saladin Parnasse, I've been watching him on internet streams for years, and he just did that in his American debut.
Incredible.
Robelis Despan, Olympic bronze medalist, and we still have 2 more fights after that one. Let's keep this show rolling.
95 strikes.
Certainly do.
2 minutes, 3 minutes, it's not going to go to the second round, right? He looked great in his last fight, but that was October of 2024. Francis beat a guy named Renan Ferreira. They're expecting the same thing, a first-round finish. So he has to go out there and look the part, look like the baddest man on the planet. Because I tell you what, there's some other great heavyweights fighting next month. Cyril Gane, Pereira, Tom Aspinall's in England, who all want to say they're the baddest man on the planet. Here's his chance to remind everyone that he is just that.
Hell, I can't vouch for Ariel. I did see him outside the hotel running around, getting lean and lean. He was ready for this moment. When I look at Philippe Lins, I talked to Conan Silveira, one of the founding members of American Top Team. He told me that Philippe cardio is outstanding. He says
Big up everyone on TikTok, man. Thank you for being there.
fighter in this position.
I appreciate it.
I was at American Top Team. I haven't been there in 10 years. I'm in the sauna. Philippe's in the sauna. It's flooded with heavyweights in the gym. Not only is he in JBS, it's at least 10 to 15 high-level heavyweights. He's planning to try to...
Don't be afraid to talk, man. Don't be afraid to talk. If you've got something to say it.
Without having to be in your hometown, sometimes you can sneak under the radar.
Can I ask Tyron a question? There's a 30-pound weight gap as of yesterday between these two. Philippe is 30 pounds smaller than Francis.
I don't care what it is. You can say what you want, man.
I told you where did I meet with him at? In the sauna. Why would he be in the sauna? Because some people, I know my natural weight. I know when I get around 190, 187, I'm violent, but I'm not too lean to get injured and fragile, right? He wants to be lighter because he knows he's going to be faster. Don't try to out-power punch Francis Ngannou. It's going to be a quick night for you, my man. Right? He has to stick, move, press, clinch, glue himself to him, try to go for takedowns, and try to exhaust Ngannou and make him throw a big shot to get him on the ground.
Hey, let's start the next fight, man. Stop talking. Let's go.
Certainly Nate Diaz and Mike Perry have been on plenty of big stages, but it's been a long time since they've been in a cage. What was the reaction to
In the words of the great Daniel Dubois, no more talking. Let's fight.
You do. Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano gets announced mid-February. Okay, wow, nostalgia play. I like this. We haven't seen Gina in 17 years. Ronda 10 years. Okay, not bad. Netflix, not bad. Francis Ngannou. Okay, not bad. Felipe Lins, big underdog, not bad. Nate Diaz, Mike Perry. That graphic drops on a Monday morning. I'll never forget it. The internet exploded because let's be real. These two guys are as real as it gets. These two guys are cult-like figures in the sport. They are allergic to boring fights. They're never in boring fights. And there was a bit of absence makes the heart grow.
They're gonna kill each other.
In about 5 years each in MMA. Now, they haven't been in
Nate Diaz and Perry are gonna kill each other.
the sport of bare knuckle. He became the king of violence in bare knuckle. Nate Diaz did his thing in boxing. He's the true BMF. And so tonight we find out who's truly, you know, I can't say some of these words, but the baddest
I can,
mofo.
but I won't.
I know. I mean, you can't say it is technically Netflix.
Between these two guys, it's
Oh, it's cold in there,
There
man.
is no way. I'll give you a guarantee right now. There is no way that Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry disappoints. No way. Absolutely not. It's going to be a barn burner.
We love that sell. That is still to come. But right now, we're going to check back in with Sibley Scholes, who has a special guest, I hear.
Oh, forget the gas, man.
Hexagon side, Jerry Burrs, Puka Nakua, representing LA, obviously. We're here in Intuit Dome. Historic.
Start the fight, bro.
Who do you have tonight on the card for names?
Oh, I'm 0 for 2 in the fights already, but I'm hoping Nate Diaz will bring me back. I'm feeling ready.
Okay, Nate Diaz.
I'm 2-0 in the fights already. I'm calling everything right. Nate Diaz winning next. Then I got Ngannou. Then I got Ronda.
Less talking, more fighting.
Confident.
I'm knowing. I'm 2-0 already.
See that? The nights just started good for him. It's not going to end well for him, just like some of these fights.
It's always a competition here. Have some fun, guys. Back to you.
So we are moments away from another heavyweight showdown. Do we continue the streak of first-round knockouts? It could very well be the case because we have one of the hardest punchers in the sports history. Just ask Alistair Overeem.
Why play these same dead tunes, man? Everywhere you go.
Heavyweight champion takes on the upset-minded Felipe Lins from Brazil. And Ngannou, 2 inches taller, has the 5-inch reach advantage. Both of them on long winning streaks. And we are ready for the Battle of the Big Boys, Part 2.
Well, they're representing two powerhouse teams. Ngannou
with Extreme Couture and Felipe Lins from American Top Team. A lot of finishes between these two men. Lins, a little bit more of a grappling heavy style, but watch out for Francis Ngannou, who's been working on his grappling in anticipation of this matchup.
Oh shit!
And there is Felipe Lins.
Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Is that true?
2018 made his debut back in 2005, so he's been at this a while, but he really believes he's going to come out here and spring the.
That's not true, is it?
Man, would that change this guy's life?
It's going to be the Predator versus the Predator Hunter. He does need a blessing of God. With a blessing of God, I'm ready to punish my opponent.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at our first.
No, I don't think it is true, you know.
Main events of the evening. 5-minute rounds.
The times the Rouseys, that's not going to start until at least 5 o'clock, maybe. I'm not streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube, mate. Sorry.
Is coming back after a 2-year layoff. He told us that was
Hmm.
time spent handling personal life issues, recovering physically, and resetting mentally after leaving the UFC. He told us the break was intentional and necessary for becoming healthy and prepared to return to competition. He says Ngannou validates that period of rebuilding and recovery. He is on a 4-fight winning streak, and he knows standing still against Ngannou is like playing tag with a freight train.
Yeah, and Marl, feeling healthy and sustaining that healthy feeling for this long, it's huge for the psyche of a fighter, knowing that you're going to be able to bring 100% of your weapons in this fight.
The underdog told us, hey, this isn't power versus power. It's intelligence versus destruction. But against one of the hardest hitters in combat sports history, the question becomes, can Lin survive long enough to make his skill matter?
Yeah, I think it comes down to footwork, his ability to diffuse the pressure of a pressing Ngannou. Got to be able to get in and out and frustrate Ngannou for as long as possible.
Lin's a teammate with Junior Dos Santos, who we saw get knocked out in the first round by Robelis Despain, who I'm sure is going to be watching with vested interest, would love a chance to face the winner of this fight. But when he talked to Junior Dos Santos, who previously, by the way, fought Ngannou, was stopped in the first round. But Lin said the value isn't about secret.
Yeah, I am on YouTube, Aston, still.
Range, pressure, and the physical reality of sharing the cage with one of the most dangerous men in the world.
He's definitely right about that and has a plethora of heavyweight training partners over at American Top Team. And here is Francis Ngannou, as you mentioned, one of the hardest hitting fighters in heavyweight mixed martial arts history. Made his debut against Tyson Fury. A lot of people know him because of that. Did extremely well in his boxing debut. Currently on a 7-fight MMA win streak.
Champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet. He represents Cameroon, France, Las Vegas, of Le Predator, Francis Ngannou.
He's more in a position to come after me than I'm in the position to go after him. So
One way or another, take him out of my way.
And now, fighting out of the blue corner, making his return
Oh, Francis Ngannou's now, bro. I didn't know it was now. Oh, mad. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ngannou won now, people. Alright, if he loses, he's done. He's finished.
He's looking to provide security, health care, and opportunity for his family. That is the legacy that he says matters.
Oh, you better turn it on, bro.
He chose control.
I'm sure you're fighting on, yeah? Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I lied. Can you not pull it on your phone or something? You not got Netflix on your phone? Or your laptop, or... It's a lot of bad things. The real show, the real show, the real show, the real show, the real show. Oi, he's gonna... Oi! It's gonna go one or two ways from... She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I don't love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. Then you know me. Turn the 0-2 into the 0-3. What are you saying, Lee? Ngannou's winning this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Intuit Dome and live around the world on Netflix, we arrive at the first of our three main events of the evening. Five-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Our three judges scoring this bout at cage side: Ron McCarthy, Jonathan Romero, and Chris Crail. And our referee in charge, when the bell rings, is Herb Dean.
Herb.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, two warriors, one fight. Who wants it more? Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim, he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 220.6 pounds. Tonight, he enters the cage with a professional MMA record of 18 victories versus 5 defeats. Fighting out of Natal, Rio Grande del Norte, Brazil. Introducing the PFL Heavyweight Tournament Champion, Felipe Monstro Lins.
You can't lose this, right?
And now his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. He stands
Sure, there's no way he loses this, right?
4 inches tall. He weighed in at 257 pounds. Tonight, he enters the cage with a professional MMA record.
Come on, people. Surely there's no way he loses this, right?
Just 3 defeats. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Cameroon. Introducing the former UFC heavyweight.
Oh, it is true. McGregor and Holloway too, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves and let's do it.
Francis the Predator Ngannou is a Jack Kirby illustration come to life. On a 7-fight winning streak in MMA with 6 knockouts, Lynn's looking for his 5th straight win. It would be...
Oh, doing what from now? What do you mean? What, coming on it? Streaming and that? Coming on my streams? Come on, man. Oh, he's a fucking rock, man. He's got no fat on him. Oh, just missed.
Looking for the takedown, but now Ngannou's looking for the guillotine choke. Yeah, that was a crushing body kick by Ngannou, but Lynn's in on a nice connection here with this body lock. Looking for his second guillotine choke. The first
Oh shit, Dean.
back in 2014 was via
I didn't realize he was in the UFC anymore.
first minute of the first round. And the break as Lynn's putting his
Such a goated card. Yeah, McGregor in the Holloway is going to be fucking sick, man.
Carano doing a good job with that left overhook. See if he can circle away from the cage here. While Lynn's has dabbled in heavyweight, he was most
He just sent me the card. Yeah.
having the opportunity of a lifetime here on this landmark event. The first MMA card on Netflix, and Lynn's willing to enter the danger.
Oh my god. Oh. I thought it was done, man.
Yeah, nasty sprawl by Francis. Now letting
Oh, Jesus.
looking for his 14th knockout win. Lynn's
Oh, big elbow.
create space, get back to his feet.
Oh, he's moving him around that ring, man. He's way too big for this guy.
This is not good. He couldn't hold on.
He's way too big for this guy.
When Francis postures up, it could be over.
Yeah, he's going to kill him.
We've had back to
This shouldn't even have been made.
Carano in position right now, which could very well be the beginning of the end for Lynn's. But Lynn's, well,
If he gets one of them big African swings on him, man, he's done for.
good job getting back to his feet, but eating shots here.
He's going to punch his head through the floor, bro.
After tasting the thunder of Francis Ngannou, Lynn's in a southpaw stance, hands down
I was literally going to say head kick.
with that kick. I think he's still dazed and confused here.
Yeah. It's going to be an uppercut finish.
The Predator Francis Ngannou playing with his food. Oh, that's a nice overhand by Lynn. Yes.
It's going to be an uppercut finish.
Though showing patience, not rushing for the knockout. Just over 2 minutes left in the first round, dominated by the Predator.
I'll have a look in a minute, Aston.
An offensive onslaught for Ngannou. Body shots. And I think Ngannou
I can't see it on the computer. I have to see it on my phone.
Lynn's to kind of recoup and clear the cobwebs. Draining the power bar of Lynn's by going to the body. Kenny making that wise investment. Yeah, I think Ngannou.
Ooh, look at body shots, man.
He's kind of getting his win back as well.
Oh,
Scoring with those body shots. 90 seconds left in the first round. Lynn's desperately trying to cause a break, change levels. And
oh my god.
another punch to the breadbasket.
Oh my god.
Blow by Ngannou and another one. Oh, these are nasty. Lynn's needs to break and get to the center of the hexagon here.
Oh my gosh, man.
Ngannou systematically
Leave this man alone.
holding on for dear life.
What's he trying to take him down for? That's dumb, man.
Ngannou is not budging. Yeah, Lynn's was looking for that sag. 256.
He needs to get away.
The cage was right in the way, so he decided to bail on that. I think it's a smart decision.
He needs to get away.
Final minute.
He's still got a minute, bro. He got time.
Ngannou Lynn's turns. Ngannou around, puts him on the fence. The crowd being spoiled by the back-to-back
Woo!
knockouts, booing and
Oh my days.
Lynn's is swinging for the fence as well from the southpaw stance.
There's the uppercut. I told you. I told you. Oh my god. Send it me an uppercut finish.
14th knockout, Francis Ngannou, the hardest hitter in MMA, and for that matter,
I told you. Oh my gosh. I watch too much MMA, man. I'm telling you.
like many expected, I thought Lynn's did a good job of surviving
Poor guy, man.
scary moments in round one,
Poor guy.
but in the end, he could not deny Francis Ngannou's power and speed.
That's out of order, man. How you gonna put me in the ring with Francis Ngannou?
Welcome back to MMA
We know. He knows.
Courageous Felipe Lins couldn't survive these kinds of shots, Kenny.
Yeah, and you see that short uppercut that landed.
Remember the left uppercut on Alistair Overeem, the knockout of the year back in 2017? It's Francis Ngannou closing the show. 3 first-round knockouts in a row.
Oh my god, I called it, mum. Alright, let me have a look at this card.
Francis Ngannou doesn't throw punches. He serves eviction notices to consciousness. The Predator knocks out Felipe Lins and improves to 19-3, retaining his status as the lineal MMA heavyweight champion. And this is how it ended. The left hook dropping Lins, referee Herb Dean waving it off.
Oh, demon.
And it's another impressive stoppage win for Francis Ngannou.
Oh, that card's crazy.
Knockout for the 5th time. But the Predator serving notice that he is still a force to be reckoned with. Went into a brief foray into boxing where he knocked down then champion Tyson Fury before losing a controversial.
Oh, that's the card sick.
Boxing debut. He got knocked out by Anthony Joshua, but this is how you get back on track. Francis Ngannou turning out the lights on Felipe Lins. Let's make it official.
Yeah, they're gonna be swinging.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Francis the Predator.
Yo, why is man so wet? They pour water over his head or something, right?
A look at one of the most intimidating forces in combat sports, Francis Ngannou, delivering the goods. Let's go to Ariel.
Thank you so very much, Mauro. Francis, congratulations. You did it again, my friend. Can you describe what it's like knocking a man out like that, out cold?
Well, I gotta give a lot of respect to Philippe because he was tougher than what I thought. You know, he did hit some shot at the beginning and then keep on going.
Oh, this man's a liar.
Okay.
This guy's a liar.
Here we have a solid guy.
Why is he saying it like guy put up a fight against him? This guy's a liar.
And I keep hearing, basically he's gonna say, oh, 1 minute. I'm like, okay, 1 minute. We gotta get
Absolute gaslighter.
Did it again in the first round. You know, there's always so much chatter, so much talk surrounding you. Do you think you reminded everyone exactly who Francis Ngannou is tonight?
Well, if somebody doesn't remember who I am, then he must have a amnesia or something. Because the statement is here tonight again. It's just another one. It's not like
absolute gaslighter, bro.
Making a statement. It's just another reminder.
You know, 2025 you didn't fight. First year in your pro career you took off. Your last MMA was in 2024, October of 2024. I was wondering if at any point you were worried you would feel rusty out there, like you needed some time. What do you think?
No, I wasn't worried about my aggressiveness, you know, because one thing that I know about myself is that it's the instinct. It's something that I have. It's not something that I have to trigger. It's just in me. It comes alone. I don't have to do much for it. So I just have to be prepared and have the energy, the endurance to manage the adrenaline and everything around it.
Earlier tonight, we saw Robelis Despan say that he wanted you to
Tears
win
of joy,
and
though.
he wanted to fight you next. What do you make of that?
Well, he had a pretty good knockout. I think we are running for the performance of the night. But I mean, he makes himself legit, even though I think I can handle him. I believe I can handle him. Basically, by what I have saw tonight, obviously he has a knockout, but nothing impressive for me, for my style.
I understand. You know, I'd be remiss if I don't ask you this. During your fight, sitting right over there was Johnny Bones Jones. I believe he's sitting right over there right now in the vicinity of that shot. You see him right there. He's standing up with his arms. What do you want to say to John Jones, who is here watching you fight?
Well, as I said before, John Jones is a great fighter, probably the best that have ever done the MMA. But I think in terms of business,
Hassan, you got
he has
Instagram?
something to learn, and he should be watching what I'm doing and learn. And then if he get it now, he should be able to figure it out and come we make this fight, because this fight can happen before we retire.
Do you think he wants to fight you?
I believe so, but I think he's caged. He's caged. He doesn't know how to get out of the cage yet. He doesn't know where's the hole in the cage.
And how would that go if you did fight? How would it go?
Well, I see myself victorious, period.
And also, could I just ask this experience with MVP? Because right over there is Jake Paul, and yesterday I saw him having some...
Oh, I don't even know what I was going to do,
What
man.
has this experience been like for you fighting for MVP, and what did you make of perhaps some of the disrespect he showed you yesterday?
Well, first of all, Jake Paul is not running MVP, so he's just a blah, blah, blah guy. Nikisa run the business. He's the face, of course. So as far as business concerned, I think one thing that he was good at it to acknowledge that his limit in business way, and then find a proper guy that can run a business size, then he can keep doing his shit, because what he was doing wasn't quite the stuff. But the experience was good. We have a good treatment by the team. Everything was squared up, being taken care of. My team, everybody, I didn't have to personally engage very much, because it was going directly through my team and they were handling everything. So it was quite an easy process, stressless.
John is perhaps contractually tied up. He is not. Do you want him next?
Come on, bro. I mean, I assume he's a boy now. He's a man now.
This man said, come on, bro.
I don't know. Maybe he has grown up by what I have seen. Basically, by what I have listening. So
Shut him up, bro.
Jake, what'd you think? You said some words about him yesterday, but that was pretty impressive, no?
Yeah, no, as a fighter, we can fight. As his promoter, you know, I'm here to help him. I'm very impressed with Francis Ngannou tonight and his performance. LA showed up, showed out. What we're doing is making history here tonight, and Francis is a part of that as a fighter. MVP is here to get fighters paid more, to give them another platform that gets more views than the UFC. That's exactly what we're doing. We're creating a new home. This is a moment in history. And so me and Francis can maybe box one day, but tonight, as a promoter and helping him as a business partner, he came here, and I respect him for that, and he put on an incredible performance. So as a businessman, we're going to work together and continue to help grow MMA and help fighters. And on the boxing side, maybe we could fight one day.
Okay, fair enough. Inglewood showing you love, as always. Last thing for you, Francis. Let's make something crystal clear right here and now. Are you the best heavyweight in the world?
Period. There's not a question to be asked. I'm the fucking best, period. I mean, do you have any argument?
Hey, they're trying to set this up, man.
I think you proved that once again tonight. Inglewood, make some noise for the pandemic.
John Jones against Ngannou is crazy.
And you see him there, Ngannou, a huge favorite. Before tonight, he'd not fought in over 18 months. Certainly, you could not tell.
Set it up.
He looked great. He moves to 19-3 in his career, including 13 knockouts, 10 of those in the first round like we saw tonight.
He looked great. Philippe Lins came out. He was durable. He was standing in there. He was trying not to get knocked out. towards him.
Oh, I got such a headache. I need a
I'm
tablet.
not going to sit
Man.
here and have Johnny Bones Jones to my left and not giving him opportunity to reply back to what Francis Ngannou said. He said he's the best heavyweight in the world, right? He said we can do this fight. It's on you. You're not a businessman that can get it done. But what I'm gonna say is there's a ticket to everything, right? Tell the Netflix board, tell Nikisa them to pick up the tab when the suits come to make this fight happen. That way this fight can happen and they can be in position to do so.
Yeah, you know, I got to focus on trying to get out of my UFC contract.
Yeah.
That's going to be the difficult part. If this fight's going to happen, doing it outside, I don't think Dana's interested in doing business with Francis. So doing it with MVP would probably be the only way to make it happen. If we can get out of my contract, that'd be great.
You want to respond? Francis Ngannou says he's the best heavyweight in the world. Do you agree? Francis says he's the best
Ngannou said he's the best heavyweight in the world.
Tonight he looked good, but he also fought against a guy that weighed like 220 pounds, right? That guy was afraid to engage with Francis. He definitely wasn't on the same kickboxing level as Francis, but I thought Francis was very impressive tonight. He's starting to throw kicks. He threw really nice high kicks tonight, and so I'm just excited to see what's next for him.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what I was saying was, I don't know if you heard what I said, John, but I'm saying have Nikisa and have Netflix pick up the tab for the legal bill that it's going to cost to get you to make this fight. It's a cost to everything, right?
Absolutely.
So the litigation, whatever it would take to make this fight happen, they're in position to do that. It's not the first time it's been done. You've seen Conor McGregor fight against Floyd Mayweather. Something had to happen for that to happen. You are in position to do that fight more than you know.
How cool would that be? You know, heard it here first. I didn't even think of that idea. But having those guys cover the tab, I wonder if they'd be interested in doing that.
Colin Kaepernick, right? He wore the Beats headphones in a bold situation. The Beats picked up that tab. The biggest promotion, the best marketing dollars they ever spent. If they want to make that fight happen, there's angles and ways to make that fight happen. You know what I mean?
I love that this desk has become a brainstorming session on legalese and how we can get John out of his contract. John, I know you're having a hard time. I know you're having a hard time hearing right now.
Yes, I can really hear
I know.
you.
But I do want to talk about the main event tonight, that being Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. You and Ronda were two of the faces of UFC at the same time. What is it like watching her walk back into the cage tonight?
I'm mainly here to watch her fight tonight. I'm a fan of Ronda Rousey. I've always have been. Her and I were really close friends years ago, and I think it's just historic to have her back in the cage. I think she's going to do amazing tonight. I think the moment she puts her hands on Gina, it's going to be bad news for Gina. I can see this being a first-round stoppage.
John, when you look at the UFC champions, you guys are all in suits. It was a genre with you and Anderson, and then GSP. That picture kept changing. You stayed there. Is this Ronda Rousey era and Gina era? Is this something that had to happen? Is this a fight that you was really looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Gina Carano is the reason why Ronda got here today. I mean, she really paved the way for all of women's MMA. And she's a lot older, but I think she's worked really hard to be back in this position. I know she's lost a lot of weight. And this is the fight for the fans that absolutely had to happen.
Man, you're having a lot of fun, brother. I'm seeing you doing reality TV, right? You got your league going, dirty boxing going. Are you really retired?
You know, I think I am. I have a really good agent, the Kawa brothers.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amps.
Creating my own businesses and endorsing other businesses.
Amps.
So, you know, I felt like if things weren't to go so well, I would feel the pressure to get back in the cage, but things are going so well on the professional level that I really have no reason to fight anymore.
So the door is not closed, though. You said I think. You said I think, not I know.
Yes.
Because we've got two fighters tonight, in Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey, that also thought that they were retired John Bone Jones.
Hard for me to hear.
She basically saying Gina Carano and Ronda thought they were going to retire.
Yeah. Those girls also don't have arthritis. So, I mean, that'll slow you down. It's crazy. I've been a high-level athlete my whole life, and I feel like God was just like, hey, it's time to slow it down.
Yeah.
So now I'm using the love that I have in the MMA community to do other things. I'm coaching Gable Stevenson. I think he's going to be the greatest. He is going to be the greatest that we've ever seen. Absolute wonderful student, and yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun together.
Enjoying life as a spectator instead of a fighter in the cage. John Bone Jones, City of Angels Fight Night right here on Netflix and across the world continues after this as we get ready for Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. Oh, okay, I thought she was asleep.
I wonder how to sleep. That can't be next, can it? I thought it was the main event. These adverts, man. Who's fighting next? Nate Diaz and Mike Perry. Nate Diaz and Mike Perry. To be honest, I couldn't watch the first round by now with all these adverts.
Welcome back. Electric atmosphere inside the Intuit Dome here in Inglewood, California. No one in UFC history, man or woman, has had more finishes in under 35 seconds than Ronda Rousey, but her last fight was 3,424 days ago. And as the years passed, her life became less about ducking the spotlight and more about spotlighting the dubs.
It's hard to imagine Ronda Rousey living the quiet life, away from the roar of the crowds she once absorbed.
Ducks are dirty, but man, their eggs are so good.
But here, east of Los Angeles, the former champion has found just that.
This isn't all shit, a lot of it's dirt.
A sanctuary built on balance, not much different than a dojo, where as a young kid, the gentle art of judo came easy.
I remember the first day I did judo, I didn't even have a hair tie. My hair was all crazy all over the place, and I was like trying to do it. I can't really say it any other way, but I was like a prodigy at it. You usually start judo when you're like 6, and my first tournament was on my 11th birthday. 6 years later,
Boy, we don't care about this video, bro.
any country at the Olympics in judo.
Just start the
Rousey's
fights.
meteoric rise in the sport culminated at the 2008 Summer Olympic Games in Beijing, where she won bronze, becoming the first American woman to earn an Olympic medal in judo. But the structured confines of the sport began to feel restrictive, and with the path to women's MMA now clear, thanks to Gina Carano, Rousey sensed an opportunity.
You peak in judo in your mid-20s. And I was already a world Olympic medalist at 21, and maybe I just needed a break from judo. And so when I saw MMA becoming a thing, and I saw Gina Carano doing it, I was like, wait a minute. They just get to be on the ground for as long as they want. Like, no one stands them up. They're like, no. I'm like, dude, I would fucking kill her. So that's one thing that drew me to MMA is how uninvolved the referees are. So I was like, give me a year and I'll make it work. So that's right on afternoon. I have like a really unique style of judo. Gripping and all of that and fighting for position is something that I was the best at in judo ever.
Which way you want to go? This
I'm
way
gonna do
or
a
this way?
regular before reverse. They try to get you up so quickly in judo. So I had to be transitioning into my submission already on the way to the ground, which is why my submissions are so fast. That's why I work so quickly. It applies so well to MMA. You see my judo in my fighting. MMA allowed me to like finally be free. It like unleashed me in the way that like judo was holding me back.
Intuit Dome. We're back inside the Intuit Dome as we get ready for two more fights here. Of course, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. Also, Nate Diaz and Mike Perry are on the way. Not on the way, already here with us, co-founder of MVP, Jake Paul is joining us. A historic night, and we've already had 3 straight first-round KOs.
Oh my god, start the flipping matches, bro.
This is absolutely insane. I think God has blessed us with these amazing first-round finishes here tonight. Blessed to be here and just so happy for a historic event that we're putting on and changing the sport of MMA. This is it. This is now. This is the moment. And I get goosebumps just thinking about being able to help these fighters, giving them another place to go where there's just as much viewership, if not more, and more money for these fighters. So the future is here, and I'm just blessed.
Okay, let me ask you a two-parter here if I can. Number one, do you feel like you have put the MMA world on notice with this event? And number two, I'll ask you the same question that I asked Nikisa, which is it a one and done, or are you 100% committed to keeping this thing going?
Yeah, I think the MMA world is on notice for sure. We have some of the best talent in the world fighting here tonight.
This fight's not good.
Finishes. Obviously the
Got you biting your nails. You know what?
You know, there's already
Put it on.
rumors about the numbers being
Because I'm sitting there watching this for no reason, bro. Just waiting.
That one got Arnold Allen's eye with the muscles.
Good, man.
Oh, he's had blood. Ooh!
Pause for a moment. Allen sees the opportunity.
It's that left hand again. Oh, nice left hand by Costa.
Oh, this is competitive fights. And hops his way into range.
Costa's starting to try to dip out of the way. That's not good. Allen can extend the combination with a kick as he dips his head off to the side.
So much pressure from Arnold Allen, too.
Yes, he's always in his face.
He'll back up to get out of the way of the returning shots from Costa, but then right back, moving forward.
Keep an eye on that swelling on the right cheek of Arnold Allen. The side facing Costa. Oh, that's a nice one too.
Allen's not even throwing that jab to hit him. He's just kind of feinting and putting it out there.
Hit with that left hand.
He's throwing the left. Everything's set up the left.
Great distance management from Arnold.
Ooh.
That's a mistake by Costa. You don't start throwing bigger shots just because someone's starting to get off on you.
Pulls him into guard here.
Oh, good shots here.
Did Francis win? Yeah, he obliterated him, mate. Smashed his face. Big uppercut with his right to a left hook.
Allen trying to move around the guards.
Battered him.
Costa.
Yeah, right on that right eye.
Oh, another elbow.
Just waiting for the next fight. There's got a lot of adverts.
Watch him take that elbow with top.
Rolling over the top. He's free.
They paid for that. Turtles up now.
And Arnold Allen is looking good tonight.
show his class here.
Well, Costa's just holding that hand to stop the barrage.
Yeah.
Don't grab the gloves. Watch the back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Nicely followed by Allen. Rolling for a leg.
And you know Arnold Allen, man, he's a student of the
Is
game.
the fights back on, people?
He dropped the 12-6 elbow on him nasty.
He's calling Costa back to his feet.
And right back under pressure.
He doesn't want to be on the end of one of those spinning kicks.
But I just think that that's a mistake. You don't just get tired.
Crushing left again.
Oh, man, he's having so much success with that left.
His left hand was fast and it's straight.
He's really looking to test the mettle of Costa now as we head into the championship rounds.
Right, let's get the Netflix back on. Surely it started now.
If it's then Mike Perry can stay in the fight
Wow.
for a while. But if I was Nate Diaz, I
How
would
is it
get
not
to
on?
the ground and try to get into his jiu-jitsu skills.
There it is. We have the fan favorites coming up in just a minute as we say thank you so much, Jake Paul. Enjoy your cage side C. It's nice. You've got like a whole domain where they come and they hug you and they greet you and kiss the ring a little bit. We love that for you.
It's a good life.
Yeah, it's a really good life to be Jake Paul. We appreciate you. Of course, we are anticipating the return of Gina Carano as well. After 17 years away, she's walking back into the spotlight tonight with a chance to add another chapter to a legacy that helped change the sport forever. A true trailblazer, someone who's never taken the easy road and somehow still built history because of it.
Raised amidst the neon allure and tempting background of Las Vegas, Gina Carano instinctively sought the grit of an untamed path, a teenage rebellion against what would be considered an affluent upbringing. Choosing the streets rather than stepping into a designed life of privilege.
I didn't ever think about having a future. You're supposed to go to law school, you're supposed to, go be a doctor, you're definitely going to college. I didn't like money.
Oh my gosh.
Being held up
Start
in
the
my head.
fight.
So that's when I met Kevin.
Yeah, I was just watching the fight.
The second
Then I come back
I
onto
laid eyes
Netflix,
on her, I was
but it still isn't
in love.
on, so it's like a waste
We
of time.
were young and we're living a life that we
Literally
lost
just
a lot
sitting
of
around
friends
waiting
to
for this thing.
drugs, alcohol, murder. It was not a good place to be. How badly can we destroy our lives? And that's the life we lived in Vegas. And Kevin decided that he was going to stop drinking and start training Muay Thai.
At that time, there was no Muay Thai in America. It was non-existent. You couldn't even tell people you fought Muay Thai. They didn't know what it was.
Swear to God, I
Into the
better
gym
not
that
be
he was
doing
training
anything
at. And this
chill
little
out
Thai
either.
man came up to me, Master Chan, my first ever coach, and he said, "Oh, baby, you're fat. You need to lose weight." And I was like, yeah, okay. All right, let's start training. Once you start training and learning, it is so addicting. You fall in love with it. I lost 30 pounds, and I had my first fight 6 months later.
1, 2, 3, low, rip it in there.
Success arrived early and often, with wins in her first 7 fights. And as the women's side of MMA began to catch on, Carano established herself as a trailblazer with a legacy as bright as the lights of Las Vegas.
That was his thing, not back on. Yo, delay is crazy. We're not expecting 3 first round. Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. Like, to all this waiting around is killing me, man. It's killing me. It's bare adverts, bare interviews. Like, it feels like WWE, man. Boom, 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 boom. Are we actually gonna start now, are we?
Been a knockout, 3 consecutive first-round KOs, and we've arrived to the people's main event. No filters.
Yeah, big up yourself for us.
Nate Diaz and Mike Perry treat violence.
So who have we got in here, man? Who have we got in here?
And chaos is conversation.
Announce yourself, people. Let me know you're here, man. Talk to me.
Here we have Nate Diaz representing, of course, Nick Diaz Academy. See a bunch of finishes there, 4 knockouts, 13 submissions, 11 KOs for his opponent, Mike Perry.
Yeah, this is mental, man. But finally, we got entrances coming out. If you're in YouTube, please smash the like button before you leave. Just doesn't cost you anything at all, and I'd really appreciate it to get them likes up. Even if you don't want to stay, hit the like button and leave. I'd highly appreciate it, man. Highly appreciate it. But yeah, Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz right now. Do we have any predictions?
He is still the reigning defending king of violence champion. He is the platinum one. Mike.
I personally think Nate Diaz wins this.
After everything I've proven, king of violence.
Like the guy don't get knocked out, man. The guy just fights and fights and fights and fights and fights. So he's probably gonna submit him, to be honest. He's probably just gonna submit him, make it look easy, and go home, man.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at our second main event of the evening.
But
5-minute round.
here we go.
Welterweight division. Introducing first to the cage, fighting out of the ring.
Here we go.
Here is Mike Perry.
Mike Perry told us that survival shaped him long before
The worst cut. Whoa. The worst fight on the card.
left him constantly battling to belong. A road that spiraled through drugs.
Nah, it will go on. It will go on for a long time because these guys, like, they don't get knocked out. But Nate's winning this one. Nate's winning. He'll probably get a what do you call it?
And I'm curious to see how he's going to adapt to the 5-minute round format.
Rear naked choke.
2-minute rounds. So now it may not
Rear naked choke, I'm guessing.
explosive and is going to look for the knockout here, but interested to see how he adapts.
Perry steps back into MMA for
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Nate Diaz by a rear naked choke.
Perry says this version is smarter, but against a guy like Nate Diaz, Perry knows the mission is simple. Bring the violence before Diaz finds his rhythm.
I think that's exactly what he needs to do. He understands the assignment. Can he get out the durable Nate Diaz early, though?
Oh, this. I'll tell you what. All these ads, yeah, have absolutely ruined my stream because usually it's like a talking atmosphere and all this stuff, but I'm spending that much time saying nothing because these ads are on there, and there's nothing to really commentate on or do, or like it's just dead.
All right, let's take a look at the legend, Nate Diaz.
It's just dead, isn't it?
Founder of the BMF title. You can look that up if you don't know what BMF means.
That BMF title's a load of crap because they've got no one. That is a bad motherfucker. You get me? So it's just a load of crap. It lasted probably 3 fights, and now no one gives a damn about it. It doesn't even get defended, bro. Like, I thought it was going to be one of them bouts that constantly just keep getting defended. But it turned out it's a nothing bout. Pointless. Absolute nothing bout.
The whole world out here to hunt down and fucking take over, so that's what I'm after, and he's another guy doing the same thing. Take him out, kill him, be killed.
And now, fighting out of the blue corner is the West Coast in the building for Nate Diaz.
He wants to be black so bad. It's so funny. He's sick. He's sick, bro.
Anticipation for the people's main event is higher than Nate Diaz on any day ending in Y. Fighting in mixed martial arts for the first time since 2022.
Nah, don't say that, man. We don't want no first round fight in this one.
Guillotine choke at UFC 279. During a stint in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, Diaz won Fight of the Night honors 8 times. Kenny, he's made a career out of drowning opponents in deep water. The pace, the pressure, the psychological warfare. And listen,
We want these two guys to slap each other's head off, man.
one of MMA's biggest anti-heroes, a cult favorite. He and his brother Nick, as authentic as they get.
That his superpower has been durability and toughness, and he's used it to win so many fights over the years in a bunch of different combat sports venues, whether it's boxing or stand-up or whatever it is. This guy is the real.
You guys on about Charles Oliveira?
He's doing mixed martial arts, and Nate Diaz is a legend for a reason. They absolutely love him here in Canada.
Against Conor McGregor at UFC 196, he absorbed the early precision. He extended the fight.
Yeah, he's dead, bro. Not a fan at all, man. Dead.
Once the movement slowed, panic started, and then all of a sudden it was a rear naked choke heard around the world. And even
But what weight is it that he's in?
despite knockdowns and severe leg damage.
Is it welterweight?
I've seen him in MMA, but this is the best I have seen him. He physically looks phenomenal.
He was born the day after Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hitman Hearns, their Thriller, which happened on April 15th, 1985. He shares his birthday with Gina Carano, who
Nah, the best ever is GSP. GSP is the best UFC fighter ever. Wow. After John Jones, but... Oh, this guy wants to be black so bad, man. Yo, what weight is Oliveira in? Let's see, Charles. Oh, featherweight. I thought he was in the same weight class as McGregor and that. That would have made the title fight, right? After the winner of that match would have been the title fight, isn't it? Yeah, but it's technique and what he actually does in the fights. Like he's just class, isn't he? There's a difference with being juiced and smashing people up to different and being technically better than everyone else.
He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 169.6 pounds. Tonight, he enters the cage.
Screw Mike Perry. Wasn't he in what Mike Perry in the bare knuckle fighting not long ago? I'm sure he was, because I'm sure he challenged Conor McGregor to a bare knuckle fighting match. Alright, listen to the crowd, man. They love this guy. This guy's a bad man.
At 168.6 pounds. Tonight, he enters the hexagon with a professional MMA record of 22 wins versus 13.
Man's lost 13 times, bro. And still thinks he's the baddest. Imagine losing 13 times and just being that delusional that you're the best, bro. He's cold. King of the West Coast, you know. Oi, guy thinks he's in the NWA.
Joe, good over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. The sound of the bell, come on out, handle your business. Let's go.
From Stockton streets to combat sports folklore, Nate Diaz turned toughness into mythology. Mike Perry turned unpredictability into an art form. We're about to see poetry written in punches. Scheduled for five-minute rounds. Netflix first MMA event has delivered 3 consecutive first-round knockouts, and Perry immediately on the hunt, landing the right hand.
Perry's trying to get him out in the first round, it looks like.
I'm going to go up and over the guard of Nate Diaz. Nate doing a good job with clinching.
When it comes to Mike Perry, one touch can be too much, and he's already touched.
What do you mean? This is normal camera angles, isn't it?
Yeah, and I like how bladed Nate is. He tried to make himself a little bit longer, increase that range. Of course, very well known for that jab. Needs to continue to pump that out. Nice elbow.
From Perry, close range knee from Perry. He's got the collar tie, knee to the liver by Mike Perry. Another elbow from Perry.
Ooh!
Ducking. Perry's got his back. It's all Mike Perry early.
Oh my days! Flipped him. Oh.
Beautiful throw there from Nate Diaz, but Mike Perry able to turn the
Flipped him.
back briefly.
And up kicks from Diaz. Perry looking to drop those heavy right hands. Ground and pound from Perry.
Oh no. Oh.
Nate Diaz extremely.
Oi! Oi!
Just switch it into an inside heel hook potentially. Nate Diaz, one of the most prolific submission artists in mixed martial arts history.
Yeah, I don't know, you know. Nah, the cage might be smaller.
Now he's able to potentially get on top. Nice scramble.
You know what Jake Paul's like? He wants to get everyone just fighting constantly, innit? I actually see what you mean by the camera angles, though.
Perry comes forward, hands low. Diaz looking to read Perry, try to find a way to work the jab, follow up with the left hand. Jab from Perry.
Ooh! Big body shot.
Mike Perry has slowed down significantly, as has Nate Diaz. Yep.
Is Diaz alright?
More tired than Firestone. 2:42 left in the first round, and man, the
He looks weird. Oh my days, that body shot was mad.
Diaz trying to clinch.
Yeah, and it was a
Oh my god.
stairs as well for Mike Perry.
Midway point of the round, and Diaz showing early signs of fatigue, and he is feeling the power of Perry.
No question about it, and those body shots aren't helping either. Another body shot from Mike Perry.
Perry attacking the
Oi.
Candy, and he is lighting up Nate Diaz. Diaz fires the jab. Left hook lands for Perry. Another body shot.
Perry looks like he's gonna write him off, man.
To stay standing. 2 minutes left in the round. Another left hand by Perry.
Yeah, this is where Mike Perry really needs to balance that.
Yeah, he has got a bit of CTE still.
Doesn't want to waste all of his energy here in round one.
He needs to be diagnosed, but he probably don't go to doctors or nothing.
Perry showing no signs of cage corrosion. There's that jab from Diaz. Needs to follow up with the left.
Now Mike Perry needs to get off the center line there. He's eating a lot of jabs. Needs to move that head and counter.
Oh, if he gets another body shot, man.
Diaz is pretty low here. Let's see if Perry takes advantage of it with an overhand.
Of course, Diaz is bleeding already.
Susceptible to cuts, a lot of scar tissue around his eyes. There's a right hand by Perry.
Yeah, Mike Perry switching to southpaw here.
Just misses with the right. And Diaz already
Ooh.
right eye.
Oh my god.
Nate Diaz coming forward, putting together the combination. A minute left to the
This is exactly what he thought Diaz was gonna do, man. He just gets battered and just still goes.
I'd like to see Nate Diaz start to attack the body.
This is a classic Nate Diaz fight.
45 seconds left.
Classic, bro.
Toe to toe they go. Diaz looking to set a trap, potentially backing himself up to the fence.
He ain't going 5 rounds. He might actually get knocked out today. He ain't going 5 rounds.
Knee up the middle by Perry. But Diaz putting together the combos.
Yeah, 100%.
Why is Perry not going to the body? Look, his hands are on his waist already, man.
Nate Diaz has an opportunity here. Unable to do it. Nice reversal by Mike Perry.
Final 10.
Oh my gosh.
Mike Perry putting it on Nate Diaz in the final seconds of the first frame. The people's main event is delivering thus far.
Oh, elbows are nasty. Yeah, they're gas, bro. They're shit. They're just fighters, isn't it? They just want to fight. These guys are not professional athletes, bro. They're just here for the swingers, isn't it?
W is a personal care brand created by Jake Paul, built for young men who are putting in the work. W just released its new and improved deodorant now with more scent, more glide, more sweat protection. Get it on Amazon or at Walmart stores nationwide. W, because smelling good isn't just about hygiene, it's about confidence, and confidence helps you
That girl don't love him at all,
win
man.
the day. Now that's a W.
Yeah, he did.
And we are set for round 2 of this
Yeah, Nate ain't no athlete, man. Him athlete days are gone. He's just a fighter now.
Perry, but Diaz is never out of a fight, no matter how much it looks like that may be the case.
No, he isn't.
He's not conditioned for this shit.
Body shots now staying busy with that lead hand.
Stinging jab by Diaz, but Perry closes the distance, looking for the elbow strikes. Superman punch by Perry.
Mike Perry can do so much damage in a short amount of time.
People love him for his heart, not for his ability.
So let's go, Diaz.
Why is Perry not going for these body shots anymore?
Made his bones with that intense rivalry with Conor McGregor. Waiting
There you go. Just keep going for them body shots, man. Punch right through him. Woo! Diaz's jab, man. No, he's got no power. Oh, that Ngannou fight was a scam. Oh my days. Oh my days. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, he's just swinging.
And this is exactly what both fighters expected. They knew they were in for a war.
Told you there's not one bit of athleticism in this ring, bro. No technique, they're just punching each other. Look at Diaz. He got battered. But he'll keep going.
I like how Mike Perry is pacing himself, though. Anytime he lands his continued combinations, he takes a little break, backs out, and resets.
He's just getting punched up, man. The hell is that?
Yeah, not to mention the blood as well, Morrow.
What adjustments does Diaz need to make, Kenny?
I think Nate Diaz needs to continue jabbing from that bladed stance. I don't like that he's backing up against the cage so much. I think he needs to keep this more in the center of the hexagon here.
He's been stopped twice. The doctor stoppage against Jorge Masvidal and the head kick and post.
Oh. Ooh. That struck him. Oh my God. Yeah, he's done, man. He's done. This ain't for him no more. Yeah, that kick was weird, didn't it?
Nate Diaz, an absolute warrior, trying to get his legs back in the game to defend himself.
Told you, he's just a fighter, bro. There's no... He's got no ability. Look at it, bleeding all over the place.
Man, look at that pool of blood on the back of Nate Diaz.
But he'll keep going for 5 rounds.
Understands the danger of being in Nate Diaz's guard for too long.
1-2 from Diaz, however, blood on his face, blood on his back, the back of his neck. It looks like a horror movie, but Mike Perry continues to...
Oh my gosh.
Continues to punch back.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And I'm not sure he can see out of that right eye right now, Morrow.
He'll keep going.
You really do.
He's an absolute beast.
Ooh! Body shot. God, just keep going for the body shot, man.
Another body shot by Perry.
Keep going for that body shot, bro.
It is brutal, but if you know it's also beautiful.
This is dumb, man. End the fight, bro. End the fight. End the fight. Look at that. Diaz can't even do nothing. Perry's just playing with him. He's just playing with him. Saved by the bell, man. Saved by the bell. He's just playing with him. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. This fight is an absolute joke.
Breathe, Nathan, breathe.
Stop the fight, man. Bleeding from his temple and that. Stop the fight. See? Dead, bro. Dead. Dead, bro. Man got messed up. It's embarrassing. What a waste of time, man.
Yeah, always. And Nate Diaz, I think, ate too many elbows. Maybe the knee was one of the culprits of those bad cuts, but
Not one bit of athleticism in that fight, bro.
on the head of Nate Diaz without using sutures. My goodness. Nasty, nasty cuts.
Mike Platinum Perry punished Nate Diaz, making him a bloody mess. The knee led to the finish. Mike Perry wins the People's Main Event. Here at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, our fourth consecutive finish, and Mike Perry touched Nate Diaz with thunder throughout the fight.
Love the way he was mixing up strikes, balancing his aggression with patience, just nasty body shots. There's another in close. He was landing elbow after elbow.
What a joke.
Throwing knees upstairs. There's Nate Diaz landing a beautiful combination there.
But here comes the knee that came with an unsubscribe button for Mike Perry. The uppercuts, I mean, it was an onslaught, Kenny.
Yeah, but the fight really delivered. We knew these guys were going to be violent and aggressive. It's exactly what we got. How about that elbow?
The variety of strikes from Mike Perry, the placement, the delivery system, dynamite.
He's matured outside of the cage and matured inside as well. I think Mike Perry from several years ago probably would have got exhausted after round one. He was able to pace himself. He prepared. Looked phenomenal tonight.
More blood to the red wedding as the fight is waved off, and Mike Perry is victorious. Let's make it official now with Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Beltran calls a stop to this contest at the end of the second round due to advisement of the blue corner, declaring your winner by TKO Platinum, Mike Perry!
Fourth consecutive finish. That's how you say hello to MMA for the first time live on Netflix. Mike Perry, a successful return to MMA, and he's standing by with Ariel.
Mauro, thank you very much. Here with the winner, Platinum Mike Perry. You know, Mike, leading up to this fight, you talked about how much the Diaz brothers meant to you. What does a victory over a Diaz brother mean to you?
Oh, man, I mean, look, I landed really good shots, and I was hitting. I was getting a little tired, but I think that's part of it. Like, we get tired every round. He's the toughest fucking guy out there. There was no quit in him. If he stumbles around, you know what I mean? He's got tricks up his sleeve. I can't just go
So poor, man.
tie up my feet or throw an arm bar.
Nah, no fight has gone past. That was the longest fight of the card.
Was cheering for him so loud and booing me, and all I did was be respectful and try to bring some.
So all that's going to happen now is we're going to have to wait for Ronda Rousey for another half an hour.
And I tried to bring
Also,
blood was spilled.
It sure was. Obviously, they love him here. There's no doubt about that. And they're booing, and we understand that. Is any part of you a little disappointed that you couldn't win emphatically, that it was stopped between rounds?
how long been till the main event? The main event should be next, Tati. Should be next. Thanks for coming in as well. Appreciate you, man.
I didn't feel any counter shots.
Just watched an absolute poor fight.
At times, and I knew how to counter that, but you know,
I'm just trying to put the highlights up now. Who do you reckon the best fight so far? Wait, can't even remember what the fights were. Dos Santos. Oh, the second one. The second one. I can't remember what his name was, but let me have a look.
Fuck yeah! Let's do it.
Already beat that ass in boxing.
Oi, Jake Paul calling them out, yeah.
I'm more of an MMA fighter. You saw the shit I landed tonight. You wouldn't fucking like that shit either.
I love it, Mike. I love you, Mike. You're a warrior. This is your night. This is your moment, but we can run it.
Thank you, bro. It's great to be here.
Obviously, Mike, you've been fighting in BKFC for the last 5 or so years. Those are 2-minute rounds. Your last MMA fight, 2021, how was the cardio going out there for 5 minutes?
Well, I didn't get to see the championship rounds. I got it. Look, 5-minute round is a lot against me. Like, I'm making people quit in 4 minutes or less in bare knuckle. Fucking little gloves and elbows. 10 minutes of damage. It's a lot of fucking power and pain for people. I'm a lot to deal with. I'm a super aggressive guy. I train really hard, really explosively, and I landed some shots. Now, no one's tougher than that guy. That guy shouldn't have been taking those fucking shots, but he does. So
yeah, he killed him, bro.
To be successful tonight. My babies are watching. Ocean and Audio.
He should be getting booed though, because he went out there and did what he was supposed to do.
And chill and then get right back in the gym.
Are you going to stick with MMA? We'd love to see. Okay, very nice. Are you going to stick with MMA, Mike? Because it seems like you've got your mojo back here.
Yeah, man. I'm a badass full-around fighter. Like, I'm the meanest guy in the clinch. Elbow.
Yeah, it is actually. It's getting bright out there.
I had some ground and pound. My coaches, my teammates at Fusion XL in Central Florida, man,
They finally trying to open up the stream. The stream's definitely there, because I've had people coming in.
between UFC and every other organization, and all we do is continue to show up to the gym and work.
Did want to give a word to Nate Diaz real quick. Nate, congrats on a valiant effort. This crowd showing you tons of love throughout the entire evening. Your reaction to the stoppage?
Yeah, he did everything I expected him to do. Come out hot and ready and aggressive forward. And I think I broke my finger in like the first 2 seconds. I was spending too much time worrying about that instead of focus on the animal I hand. But I'm going to come back and get his fucking ass. And I'm going to get his fucking ass. And then I'm going to get your ass.
Please don't. Please don't. I want none of that. So do you want him back?
I would like to get come on, motherfucker. Ain't nobody beat me twice, nigga. What's up?
Was he tougher than you thought he would be?
No.
He did say the M word.
Good work, Mike.
Do you agree with the stoppage?
He did just say the M word.
Yeah, I have blood in my eyes. I couldn't see shit. I wasn't gonna do nothing, so it's all good. But I'll be here till the end time, and next time he ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Okay.
He's not even talking properly.
Mike, to this.
He wants to fight me again. I mean, he didn't want to stop at the end of 2. He was ready to come out and try to tie me up in the 3rd and probably the 4th and 5th too. Anybody who wants to give him another chance, I'll be happy to oblige. I'm here to fight, no matter who, no matter when, no matter where. Let's do it.
An absolute classic, Inglewood, between these two warriors. Please give it up for Nathan Diaz and your winner, Platinum Mike Perry.
And there it is, our
Did he just say the M word?
to actually make it out of the first round, and it ends after the second in favor of Mike Perry, a cut stoppage.
Let me see if I can hit this.
The way that Nate Diaz went out against Jorge Masvidal back in 2019, Perry throwing 30 more punches than Diaz did and landed almost 40 more as we say officially hello on camera. Again, L. Duncan
was in streams, he would do well. I also knew that Nate would do well if he used a longer jab and keep him at bay and blade his shoulder forward. I sent Kenny a bar.
Okay.
Mike Perry told me the night before the weigh-in, he said, hey, I already did all the hard training. My kids at home watch them safe. I got one thing I'm focused on. And when a fighter comes to a weigh-in and say, this is my favorite part,
Yo,
you better believe it.
I must be tripping. I'm sure I heard him say that.
Stay in MMA. He's been doing very well in bare knuckle.
MMA. Bare knuckle is missing a few kicks, missing some takedowns.
Yeah, he just, oh wait,
Now for Mike Perry?
you can't come onto the adult streams now.
Right, we've got the main event that is still coming up. They've been fantastic fights tonight. We're still awaiting the return of Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, but the two stars of Nemesis are in the building. Matthew Law and Ellen Knoll, no strangers to duking it out themselves. The new series from the creator of Power is now playing only on Netflix. Two pioneers, one cage, and after years of near myth and what ifs, Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano are finally about to meet. My friends, our main event is next. Stick around.
Lights out. Boom, boom. I just tuned in to the show. Who's your pick to win? Ronda Rousey, mum. Ronda Rousey, that's my girl, mum. I hope she slaps Gina up, mum. That's what it's about. Make Ronda great again. But it better not be a quick fight either. I want to see something because we've had 3 first round knockouts and 1 second round stoppage. So hopefully, wow, to be honest, it would be nice to go to bed. But yeah, the fight just better be interesting, innit? That's what I'm hoping for. Just an interesting fight. That's my phone, mum. You know what I mean? Something we can talk about. First fight was so funny. The white-haired dude had no guard whatsoever. Yeah. Wait, the first fight? Do you mean on the prelims? The first fight was Dos Santos. There's no think about that. I have to go downstairs. Is the red up YouTube? Yes, bro. You just can't write it on there because TikTok's like that, isn't it? TikTok doesn't allow these things. Who's your pick to win, Tat? Or Tati? Or Tatiana? Which one would you prefer?
After 17 years away, Gina Carano saying, I didn't know I needed this so much, while Ronda Rousey calls this a great fight for the sake of great fights. Tonight, two legends will step back into the cage together. It is almost time for our main event.
Oh, shoot. What have I done?
Questioning their credentials.
Hopefully this gains a bit more views overnight, man. I think everyone's just kind of invested into the fight tonight.
Denying their strength Britain. And
AEW definitely gets a lot more views on YouTube than
Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano have
a lot of
so
other
much
things.
to prove. Except, perhaps, to themselves.
It's about the respect. It's about closing out something that's always
Whenever you upload an AEW video, you up there nearer the thousands. You put on the WWE video, you don't get that. You put on UFC, it doesn't make numbers. You put up boxing, and you start to get the.
doing hard things makes
You start getting the views.
live again.
I'm going to be
Main event people, who's our predictions for this fight then?
The hunger to be challenged
Who have you got winning these fights?
by blow. At stake, the
If Ronda Rousey doesn't win, we riot.
walking away with no questions left to answer. Not an ounce left to give.
There's nothing that is going to wake you up better than
Oh, mad tired, man. Quarter to 5 in the morning.
you know what's going on.
I didn't know Gina was a fighter until I heard of this match. I've only seen her. My pick is Ronda. Yeah, she ain't fought in 19 years. So, you see what I mean? Like, 19 years is a whole career. Ronda Rousey hasn't fought in 10, but 19 years is crazy.
We are almost set here at the Aewd Dome. Gina Carano, the original
Look
face
what
of
you
women's
book.
MMA, the
Look
first to
what you
headline a
booked.
major MMA card, and Ronda Rousey, Olympic medalist, UFC Hall of Famer, global superstar. Both have said there is a mutual respect between them, but don't get it twisted. They still want to give each other hell.
The most recent fight.
Because it feels like there's pioneers everywhere, including at
Are you joking?
right now. Kat Zingano joins me now, a former UFC title contender who faced Ronda Rousey back in 2015. What do you remember about what it's like to be in the cage with
Pause.
She's very talented. She's very skilled. She's very confident, you know. And so, you know, I also know I'm very talented, very skilled, very confident. And her coming into that power and her ability, everything here is really intense.
There's nothing I can do about that, man.
Fill that arena.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
The atmosphere is intense. You know, listen, I know how I felt when I found out Ronda Rousey was returning to the cage for the first time.
I don't know why though, because it hasn't actually froze. It's still going.
Oh yes, about a year and a half ago, Ronda had reached out to me.
Yeah, you can comment on both now.
She wanted to put it together. She wanted
But yeah, I don't know why it did that for Ngannou's fight.
and she hit me up to come help her train. And one of the rules was once I got up there, we were telling her mom that we were training for me. Yeah, we were not telling her mom that she had a fight or any of this was in the works. So it was funny because I left and she was like,
At least we know that one isn't gonna get banned though.
just don't know when to quit.
Interesting. So obviously her mother knows now that she's returning. What was she working on in training?
Ronda was working on Ronda things, you know. She was closing the distance, getting the clinch, trying to do some damage before getting a solid takedown. Definitely working on making the transition from taking teams, you know, moving her head, getting out of the way of punches. So, you know, she was very diligent on making sure she was focusing on herself, but also working on being defensive of anything that could come her way out of Gina being a strong kickboxer.
Yeah, there was a lot of questions about should Ronda just keep leaning on the things that made her great, or should she work on the things, some of her weaknesses, in order to face Gina Carano? What did you feel when you saw her?
I mean, I really believe that you need to work on what your opponent is good at too, because you never know what situation you're gonna need to get out of. You know, they have a good moment, you have a good moment. If you end up, you know, wobbled or whatever, like Ronda has experienced before, like you need to know that you're gonna get through it. And what are your answers to that? You know, same where Gina, if she only focused on her hands in those moments, she wouldn't have answers for what happened.
Yeah, all my videos for the Ngannou fight are just frozen.
You really should prepare for that and get ready for that.
I want to talk big picture for a second. As someone who has walked in these women's shoes, who knows what it is to be a pioneer,
That's
what it means
annoying.
to you to watch these two trailblazers from different eras finally meeting in the cage tonight.
It was
That's annoying.
incredible. There was a point in my early career that I actually had a picture in my gym of Gina, and that was the goal. That was someone that I eventually wanted to fight. She was beautiful, she was tough, she was strong.
This is a regular Saturday for you.
I remember looking at her and being
Yeah, I'm always here for either AEW or UFC. No, I just made it a thing. I'm just always here. You know that, Austin. You've been there for a long time.
Like Ronda, but to see Gina back here and to see both of these incredible women that made such moves for this sport compete against each other, it's really surreal.
It looks packed in there. Yeah, I don't even know where it is, you know. But it's a big stadium. Like, Jake Paul's absolutely smashed out of the park. The guy's an absolute businessman, man. He's a general at this thing. Big up CM Punk. He's got his Lyland Scott on. Yeah, he's a big MMA fan, innit? He used to fight and got smashed up in the MMA. He was awful.
She's gonna throw and she's gonna armbar. My opinion.
And he's a big. I'm sure he's a friend of Ronda Rousey.
Some commentary here and there.
CM Punk, thank you so much. Have fun tonight. You want to say hi to your fans?
Oh yeah, I want to say hi to my beautiful wife April. Honey, I'll be home in, I don't know, 20 minutes.
Perfect timing. Thank you.
Some say he's a cult of personality. I dig him. How about Alicia Baumgardner in the building? One of the best fighters in the world. Dax Shepard, we see you. All the celebrities out here at Intuit Dome. I know her. Janae Agumake, Nigeria in the building as well. WNBA analyst and superstar Carmen Electra. We see you, girl. You know, it's a Titanic event, so obviously James Cameron is in the building. A celebrity row is absolutely stacked. David Spade, we see you. I'm sure he's doing or thinking something quite funny and entertaining everyone around him. How about Tommy Lee?
How was AEW tonight anyway, Tat?
And finally, from the White House that you can see on Netflix, it's Michael.
I don't know. Sorry, I keep calling you Tat.
Famer is in the building to witness history. We've had 4 incredible
Tatiana, how was AEW?
to go as Gina Carano and
Is it a good episode to watch?
minutes away from joining us here.
I'll give it a watch tomorrow.
Again, you can see Michael Irvin on the White House, one of the many incredible podcasts on Netflix.
Why are the... It don't care, they just want to see the fight. Greatest UFC fighter of all time. What? Who are you on about? Who are you on about? Who are you calling the greatest UFC fighter of all time? AEW is great. Main event was Darby versus Sammy. Yes. I'm trying to avoid the results. I'm just trying to kind of stay off Twitter. But it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Like, Darby Allin isn't going to lose the title when he's got a big match against MJF. So it was a bit of a weird pick, to be honest. Like, why they would put that match on. Yeah, I don't get it. Now, if they made it non-title, it would make more sense. And at least Darby could have lost. Oh, you're on about CM Punk? Yeah, he was terrible, man. it's a bit weird that he's not fighting Chandler, to be honest. He's fighting Holloway, so he must be getting a big paycheck for that. But money's no object to that guy, man. So it's a bit weird. It seems like everyone is challenging Darby. He's like, sure, bring on. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's always been like that, though, isn't he? He's been on every show constantly, like Collision, Dynamite, Collision, Dynamite. So I feel like this is just a reward for him. Like, basically, they're giving the title, they're letting him do what he usually does, put on great spectacles and shows and do his risks. But I feel like it's a short time reward for being on the shows every week. So I think he's going to lose to MJF, to be honest. There's no way MJF can go bald. There's no way. Like, it's part of his image. Like, it's not like Kurt Angle. Like, his hair wasn't part of his image. He was an Olympic wrestler, so it was just different. Don't get why Max is moving up to welterweight, though. That doesn't make sense to me. It's, like I said, the paycheck, man. When you're fighting the biggest UFC star in this day and age, yeah, it's all about the money, man. He won't care whether he wins or loses this match. Obviously, he wants to win, but he won't care whether he wins or loses. Like, he's not doing this for a title match. See, Gina Carano is 44 years old, man. This is a wrap. This thing's a wrap, man. Nah, he don't need to prove himself, bro. I'm sure he's old now. How old is he?
Revamped camp here. And look at that submission and knockout ratio. All 12 of her wins by...
He's 34 years old, man. His career is done, man. He's doing this for a paycheck. To see out his future. That's all he's doing.
This is about money. No. Is this fight about fame? No. This is about the fight. It's about the respect. It's about closing out something that's always been lingering.
Yeah, it's past few. That's what I mean. It's past few fights, been legacy fights. Like, it's just like,
I feel like Ronda's
what's the
been
point?
close to me for a long time, and I want.
He's just trying to face the top of the top now. That's what he's doing as he closes out his career.
Every time I think about this fight, I am hoping this.
You can only have so many fights a year. So once this is once this match is over, he probably can't fight until December anyway. So win or lose, the girls are getting paid. Yeah, these girls are getting paid. Ain't no way Ronda Rousey was coming back for peanuts. No way. No way. She could have went anywhere. She could have went to AEW. Bare knuckle. Slap. That slap thing. What's it? Power slap league. Fought Poirier, fought Oliveira, and now McGregor. Next will be Volk, and then Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's what I mean. His career's done, man. He had a good run, and now it's time to close it out and get paid. But after this, they'll probably fight flipping Jose Aldo. Like,
question that she was the one who laid the foundation for the superstardom of Ronda Rousey. She was an amazing fighter back in the day, not only in MMA but in Muay Thai as well. Gotta watch out for the
you never know, bro. He'll probably come back just for the big fights.
Wants to engage aggressively in every phase, so the focus in camp has been channeling more
You know how these things go. Money talks.
Emotional exhaustion. Carano says she rebuilt both body and mindset, returning alongside her husband, Kevin Ross, who introduced her to Muay Thai. In less than 2 years, she lost
44 years old.
claiming her health and her identity. And tonight, Gina Carano returns to the cage.
She's gonna get absolutely outclassed, man. Like, people don't realize how good of a judo fighter Ronda Rousey was.
To the Olympic bronze medalist, to the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, to the former WWE champion, to the one and only
Ronda Rousey.
This is not just the biggest women's fight of all time. This is the biggest MMA fight of all time on the biggest platform. It will be headlined by two women who dare to dream big. Bet your fucking ass this is the biggest MMA fight of all time, bar none.
Oh, she needs to stop talking though, because I'm starting to not like her.
Greatness, these bitches are chasing me.
Bro, she did not get lucky wins from. All that judo where she was flipping people over, getting the armbar. She was doing that. She was doing that on a regular. When she tried to fight someone who's a puncher, she tried to change her thing and she got boxed up by Holly Holmes, didn't she? So. Is she coming out to a WWE theme? She is as well. Oh no, yeah. Is she if she would have just stayed with flipping people over and doing arm bars, should probably be champion now. Like, it was her thing. But then she tried to start boxing and she got battered. And then she started crying and it was over from there. And then she faced, is it Amanda Nunes? Got punched up again. When she gets punched, she's desperate. And that's where she loses the fights. Watch when she gets hit, because she will get hit. Watch when she gets hit, she gets desperate. She doesn't know how to compose herself. Let's just go in there, lock up, armbar. Yeah, it was silly the amount of armbars she wouldn't have run on. She's like Anthony Joshua, like, he went in there, knocked people out in the first round all the time, then he tried to box, and he got squashed by everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final main event of
Oh yes, let's get this shared.
5-minute rounds in the featherweight division, live on Netflix, live from
Let's get this shared.
for the debut of MVP MMA and the debut of MMA on Netflix, brought to you by Jake Paul and Nikisa Madarian's Most Valuable Promotions. Our three judges scoring this bout at cage side: Michael Bell, Derek Cleary, and Felicia O. And our referee in charge when the bell rings is Big John McCarthy. So,
Oh, I don't know who's on commentary, to be honest.
Netflix, to those of you joining us here live in Los Angeles,
Let's go, man. You hate this fight, Liam. Why?
let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the red corner.
I'm looking forward to this, to be honest.
With tan and red trim. She stands 5 feet, 8 inches.
Oi, that stadium is packed, bro. Oi, Jake Paul's an absolute don, man. I swear to God. There's no way Gina wins, right? Yeah, the card's been a bit odd, man. They've not matched up the fight as well at all. And then you knew the Nate Diaz fight was gonna be no ability, just street fighting. Like, it's a bit weird. But this should be over, man. This should be over. It's either going to be an armbar win or Ronda Rousey's going to get rocked. When she gets rocked, she gets nervous. Yeah, Ngannou's fight was stupid. The guy was tiny. See, 2 defeats and then she quit. She ran away.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Olympic bronze medalist, the UFC Hall of Famer, the former UFC champion of the
He wasn't even a ranked fighter. See, it's embarrassing, man. All this for money. Let's go, Ronda. Let's go, Ronda.
Rules in the back. I want to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. God bless both of you. Step back.
Look at her angry face, man. She's so funny. She does that all the time. It might be, you know, Raw on Netflix. That was in Los Angeles, wasn't it? Here we go. There you go. Take down. Armbar. There you go. Done. Told you. What a waste of time, man. What a waste of time. Oh my God. What a waste of time. Shocking. These girls hugging and shit. Oh my God. That's horrible, man. Oh my God. It's so dumb. That's so dumb. Oh my God. That is so dumb. I told you. Armbar, done. Oh, every single match tonight I've called. Did she intentionally lose? Yo. Montreal screw job and that. Why are they crying, man? Told you, 44 years old. She don't know how to do this thing no more. What a waste of time, man. That's disgusting. That's disgusting behavior, man. It just ripped off everybody. I can't believe what we just watched. Absolutely disgusting, bro.
Was persistent with the ground and pound. Immediately went to that right arm of Gina Carano.
I'll upload the clip now. The full fight. What a joke. Nero broke a sweat. They just got paid big money. Exactly. Ripped off Jake Paul, man. Ripped him off. Ripped him off. Made him look like an idiot. Oh my gosh. They just pulled off the ultimate money laundering scam. Oh my god. They just ripped Jake Paul off, man. That is so funny. They pulled off the Montreal screw job on Jake Paul.
The last first-round armbar win for Ronda Rousey came against Kat Zingano, UFC 184, February 2015, in just 14 seconds.
I can't believe what I just watched.
Dispatched Gina Carano in 17 seconds.
Yeah, just gorgeous timing on that double leg as she drives through.
I cannot believe what I just watched.
Goes right into the mount, sets up the arm with ground and pound. Gina extended for just a second, and that's all that Ronda Rousey needs.
Let's make it official with Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jake Paul must be absolutely pissed, bro. That is disgusting behavior.
calls a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by submission via armbar, Rowdy Ronda.
Ripped him off, bro. Ripped him off.
A momentous occasion, and in 17 seconds, Ronda Rousey again making it look way too easy. Kenny.
Yeah, just world-class judo, world-class ground game. Went right at Gina, and I think a lot of people, myself included, expect her, she's going to get a takedown, it's going to be a throw, it's going to be a foot sweep. She attacked with the wrestling double leg.
Rousey defined greatness not as accumulating
Boy, that was Obafemi to the max. She pulled off an Obafemi match.
What a night it has been. 5 finishes, 4 of them in the first round. MMA making a splash in its live debut on Netflix. Let's go to Ariel Helwani.
Mauro, thank you very much. What a beautiful moment here between Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. Gina, please don't go anywhere. I do want to ask you some questions.
That's disgusting behavior, man.
Speechless. I don't think any of us ever thought we'd see you do that again. Shades of your fight against Kat Zingano in this very town, almost the exact amount of time. I know you're emotional right now. I want to give you an opportunity to pour your heart out. What's going through your mind?
Gina is the person who brought me into MMA. She's the only person who could have brought me back into MMA. She's my fucking hero, man.
Absolutely disgusting
You
behavior.
brought me back home and nobody else could. You showed me where my home was and nobody else could. Like, you changed my world and we changed the world. And I will never ever forget. And I will never be able to pay you back enough. But I'm so glad we finally got to share this moment. And just in general, I want to thank MVP for giving us a chance. Netflix for giving us a chance.
Screwed over.
Everybody here, you are what give this value. Everyone home watching, you are what gives this value. Everyone.
Oi, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart just pulled one over on Vince McMahon.
So thank you so much for caring about us, and we'll be here to fight for you.
When you were thinking about this fight, game planning, dreaming about it, did you think it would be that quick?
I mean, I was hoping, yeah, I was hoping to come out like
remember when they tried to settle Triple H and versus Shawn Michaels? That's what that was.
It was just beautiful.
Where they pretended to fight. They did a fake pin, and Triple H won the European Championship.
I'm curious though, after all these years, is there any part of you that was like, man, I wish I had just like another 60 seconds in there just to have a little more fun?
Hell no. My husband and my kids are watching me. I don't want to put them through anything more than they have to. And they've already been through so much this last year and a half for me to get here. And I love you all so much. And thank you, like, for everybody that makes the sacrifices for me to be
I
here.
can't
My
believe they
family,
just screwed
my
them over
coaches,
like that,
my
man.
coaches' families, like my training partners. Nobody succeeds in a vacuum. So thank you guys. I love you.
Could I ask, what did you say to her when you guys embraced immediately after the fight?
I said she's my fucking hero.
Yeah, we did know that, but that was dead, bro. That was so silly.
I do wonder, and I'll ask you the same question I asked
Like,
you earlier in the week.
it's 5:15 in the morning,
Any
bro.
chance we could see more of this? I think everyone wants to see more of you competing. You look so good, so dominant out there. Listen to this crowd. Look at the reception you've had since coming back to MMA. Is there any chance we'll leave that door a little bit open?
There's no way I could have ended it better than this. I want to have some more babies, and I got to get cooking.
Okay, well, that seems pretty emphatic. I do want to give Gina an opportunity to speak to the crowd as well. She's having a moment with your legendary husband, the great Travis Brown. Gina, please, if you can. That smile on your face is just as big as it was before the fight. What's going through your mind after that one?
I wanted that to last longer. I felt like I was so ready. I felt so good. I've never felt that good, but I haven't been here for 17 years, so I mean, I wanted to hit her.
Embarrassing.
You feel a little unfulfilled just because you didn't get a chance to at least show the world what you've been working on?
You know, I'll probably feel that later. Right now, getting in the cage was a victory. Getting here after 17 years was a victory. Fighting a legend was a victory, and you know, I feel great. I just feel like I wanted to fight, and I didn't get that. And but she trained. She had her game plan, and I have so much love and respect for her. And this was a victory in my life. She changed it by giving me something. I woke up every morning at 3 a.m. thinking about her. I took 100 pounds off of my body, which is going to give me a longer life. I fell back in love with mixed martial arts. There's so many good things to think about here. It's just the fight didn't go my way.
So considering you fell back in love with mixed martial arts.
Anyway, people, that's time for me to sign out, man. I appreciate you all being here. Remember to follow the stream so we can catch up on the next fights and that. Remember to not follow the stream, follow my page, people. Press follow. Yeah, so we can catch up on the next fights. Not sure what is actually next, but I'm usually here every Saturday for UFC and wrestling, bare knuckle fighting, anything, any sort of combat sports, innit? So hit that follow button, get your notifications on. Let's meet again next week. Let's chat. Yeah, big up Leon, big up Reese, big up Zane, big up Aston. Thank you. I hope we all become friends, add each other. Let's make a little family here and talk. Yeah, hopefully one day I'm going to create a Discord so we can all chat combat sports and that all the time. But for now, just keep in touch.
We all adore you, Gina.
Yeah, follow up, and we'll be back next week. Next week, see what's on next week. Yeah, love and guidance to everybody, man. Oh, I'm mad tired. I'm literally going off now, so I appreciate you being there, though. Thank you. Keeping me company through this amazing fight. Amazing. Yeah. Like I say to everybody, love and guidance, people. That's me done for tonight. So